Hey everybody, guess what? We are back. This is Africa is Next podcast, and it is the three of us, the three Jonin, or you could say, I guess, the three legendary Sanin. I don't know how Lord Zuko's gonna feel about that. Is it the Hokage in this case? Who knows?
Okay, so
But anyway,
whoa, hold
it
up, hold
is.
up.
I
Wait,
call dibs on Jiraiya.
So who's going to be which sage? I
I
have
call
got
dibs on Jiraiya.
You know you're Orochimaru, dog. Like
you. No, no,
we're not
no,
even gonna
no,
debate this. You know
no,
you're Orochimaru
no, no.
already, dog.
Of the three of us, I am the one with the boobs.
So who are you?
Where
Are
is
you
the
Tsunade? Are you Tsunade? Are you Tsunade? Are you
happy?
are you Tsunade? Who are,
I'm happy to
are,
that
you-
than
are,
be
you-
that.
I am from the
are you
mountains.
are you
Oh,
Tsunade?
God.
Yes, boing, boing, boing.
Okay, I'm Orochimaru then. It's
Yeah,
fine.
you,
Anyway.
you.
Anyway,
All right, so
we're back
today we
again,
are
guys.
covering. Yeah, we're back at it.
We're back at it. We're back at it. It's myself, Mr. Extraordin, and with my co-host Buckmeister Cool from Buckmeister Cool Reacts and Meister Geek Media, and Tebelokhala from KC Media. Under KC Media, you have the Nerdgasm and you have the Geek Spot. So if you have no idea what I'm talking about, I will leave links in the description below so that you can check it out. And also, Buckmeister is busy with a webtoon called Black Panther versus Kang. You do know those two characters if you are a Marvel fan, and even if you're not, you can get introduced to those characters from his web comic. And also Recast T'Challa campaign on all his socials. And we don't have Lord Zuko, unfortunately, at Cortez on all his socials, but I'm sure he will join us next week. So what are we going to be doing? We're going to be
Lord
continuing our
Zuko is currently being pursued by Azula again.
again. Yeah, exactly.
No, no. Now he's fighting for the throne. They're in the last Agni-Kai.
Yes. So wish him luck. Let's hope what
Wish him
he
luck, people.
he learned as much as he can from the dancing dragons and all that. So go
Lightning
ahead.
redirection and
Yeah,
all
yeah,
of that.
all that.
Side note: he is the equal of Azula. I'm tired of people saying Azula washes him. No. Anyway.
Since
Yeah.
okay, no comment.
So, guys, if you're new, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell icon so that you can get notified of any other videos that we might be releasing in the future. And what is Africa is Next? Basically, what we do is dissect anime, cartoons, or manga. Sometimes it's all mashed up in one because there's a lot of tangents that we do as we're explaining some of these things that we're gonna be discussing.
Like
So if you like that kind of stuff, yeah, stay in tune, man. You're gonna really enjoy
Okay.
this episode.
Building up my sage energy because I need to make sure that we can Kai.
Okay, yeah.
like a moment ago, we were going in depth about this whole Demon Slayer arc thing.
Yeah, but we did it offline.
Yeah.
Wait, Kai,
Yeah.
Kai, 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 Kai. We're singing already.
Anyway, yeah. So we're gonna be continuing with our Naruto Shippuden arcs review.
And we're coming up
So
to one of the best arcs in this, maybe even
let's
the
be
best.
honest. Let's be honest. I think if I'm being completely honest with you guys, this is probably the most hyped arc in the entire
I think
Naruto
it's the
series.
best. I think it's the best. I think it's.
100%.
I've been saying that. I was like, it's my favorite arc. For
This
And
me,
arc
I
that's
broke
love
the
the war arc.
internet, guys. This
I
arc
love the
broke the
war arc.
internet.
I love the war arc. I think the war arc is like, I think a lot of people are really hard on the war arc. I understand where the criticisms come from. I still love it. It's still my second favorite arc in all of Shippuden. And I think it, in terms of listing all of like the arcs in just Naruto as a whole as a property, I think it would like fall at in my top 10 of the arcs,
Mm.
the war arc. But like this one, I think of Naruto Shippuden. It crystallizes everything about this series. It gives main characters development that is highly necessary and needed, and also it shows you perfectly who Naruto has grown into as a character. Because we think he's the same, but when you pay attention, you
Yeah.
notice there are huge leaps and differences in who this guy is.
Yeah, no, it's like he matured overnight, man, in this arc. Like it's
and we got to appreciate at this point in time just how much um how he deals with personal loss directly now, as opposed to indirectly, like living without his parents. He didn't know his parents. Here he is going
Yeah.
to see someone who grew up with and love, and they died. So he's now faced with the same
And they
pain.
didn't just die; they were killed.
Yeah,
Like
And it's
they
not
died
just
in
one
war.
person, by the way. It's like a lot of people.
Mm.
Because I mean, if you remember when he entered, he asked like about one specific person because he couldn't feel him anymore.
No, 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 no. I'm
So
not talking about that part
no, no,
yet.
no, not that part
We're
yet.
talking about when he finds out the GR is gone.
okay.
Yeah, but
No,
I
but
guess let's get
I'm
into
just
it. But
saying
I
throughout
think
the
let's get
I'm just
into
saying
it.
throughout the arc, you do just hold on for a second, guys.
Oh, no, I see what Mr. Extraordinary is saying,
Yeah.
because the theme of loss is present, but
Mm.
Masashi Kishimoto also undoes a lot of it because
Mm.
he already ripped everybody's hearts out with Jiraiya. I think as a writer, he's like, I can't do that again.
No, at this point, in this arc, the spirit of J.R.R. Martin possessed the Kishimoto. He's like, kill them. The more they love the characters, the more they should die. Yes, my master. And then somewhere along the line, the Akira Toriyama,
JR, no, not Akira Toriyama. Tolkien came back and he's like, "What are you doing?"
Tolkien came through him, speaking to him like Yoda. The light you have, trust in the story you must. Tragedy and sorrow, not enough to make good story it is. Rely on the positivity of your characters. Yes.
And then Akira came in on the ad lib and he was like, Chief, you're killing everybody and you don't have any means to bring them back. You sure?"
Believe in the way. Believe in your own story. Believe in
Dog, I think
making it epic as possible. Toriyama Sensei is right. I must lean back into the light, and then he retcons the entire arc.
I feel like even Darth Vader was like, "You have learned well, my son."
Yeah.
You know?
Okay, let's get into it. I think we do need to cover that stuff at the end because it is a big criticism of this arc, and I just think sometimes anime fans are edgelords, in my opinion. It's just like, but anyway.
I don't
Yeah,
understand
but
why
I
would
think
they
also
criticize.
going.
Just a second.
Okay, now, why is everybody teleporting out of the screen today?
Hey man, this is when we're learning some jitsu right here.
Yeah.
But I just want to say something. Like, most of us usually when we discuss these arcs, we also end up saying maybe the editors had something to do with it. Maybe the editors intervened. Maybe the editors did this and that. So this is highly possible, especially in this arc, that editors might have intervened here and there.
Possible, but I also think that Masashi Kishimoto as a writer, he's too hopeful.
Yeah.
It's too he's leans into dark subjects, yes, but he's not cynical about it.
Yeah.
He's not better.
So I don't think that because he took Jiraiya off the board, the retconning that happened was always planned, especially with how the conversation goes about. This doesn't this feels the most purest Masashi Kishimoto has ever been in Shippuden, in my opinion. Like this feels like he was excited to write this arc because of the way things go down in this thing.
True.
I mean, there's still some things that I wish he didn't, that I wish he did, but I think as a Naruto arc, like this is basically very much like it gives you part one vibes, you know?
Yeah.
So we can get onto it. So I think it starts off with Naruto finding out that GR has in fact been murdered.
Yeah, and that's when he meets Pa or Fukasaku.
Yeah, I think that's his actual name, but everyone knows him as Pa. Tochan.
Yeah. I just want to make sure I got this right.
So wait, was it the first time meeting him?
Yep.
Yes, it's the first time you meet Fukasaku, yes.
Okay.
Oh, and then Shima is his wife. God, I'm a Naruto nerd.
Aren't you proud?
Guys, do you guys think that Kishimoto was possibly inspired by Namek here? Because there was like that giant ass frog that was like prophesying and whatever.
Yes.
Doesn't that like remind you of Gurunyana? I don't know.
Yeah, A little bit, a little bit. I can see it. I mean, the thing is that at least Guru actually gave people power-ups. Like this guy is so vague, you don't understand what he's saying.
It's too deep, yeah.
But his
Mm.
prophecies are always 100% accurate.
Fair
No, no,
enough.
no. Like, yeah, they're accurate, but they don't play out the way you think it does. Because I
Yes.
think that's another thing people love to say about Naruto is they're like, oh, it's all destiny, and basically Neji was right, and blah blah blah. I mean, we covered this in part one. But
Mm-hmm.
like, if you look at it, Minato, Nagato, and Naruto. Well, we'll talk about it as we close the arc. I'll talk about it as we close the arc,
Yeah.
I think, because that's where it needs to be addressed.
Mm.
But
So,
moving on, yeah, we get the news of well, Naruto gets the news of Jiraiya, and like everybody in the room is kind of practical about it,
Mm.
except for Naruto.
Yeah.
Like you can see Tsunade is in Hokage mode. She's not mourning her friend slash almost quasi boyfriend. Like she's
Yeah.
like, what's the next plan? We got to start doing the counter strike. We got to use this intelligence. We got to figure it out. And Naruto is just not there.
Naruto
He's
was
Yeah,
just
but I
not
mean,
there.
Naruto is a very emotional character, though, if we're being honest. Like, since the beginning, he's not someone who just swipes stuff under the rug, no matter how serious they are. Like, he's like, no,
No,
no.
he's the worst ninja ever on every level possible. The only thing he's got is like the skills and the powers, but like the stealth, the strategy, the ability to kill your emotions, he does not.
no, and
Yeah.
also, like I said, this is the first time he deals with personal loss directly. That's I think very important. You can't expect someone.
Well,
He's a
okay,
soul.
No, I'm saying
I hear you, but also the
what
death
I'm
of
saying is
Gara really affected him, if you remember.
Who?
yeah. No, the
The
death
death
of
of
Gara.
Gara.
No, I'm saying yeah,
But
like the
the
first
death of Gara was basically retconned because of of what's the name?
Yes, but I'm
yeah,
just saying that him being
because of Lady
affected,
Chiyo, yeah.
Yeah, but
him
this
being
is
affected
yeah
directly
No, but
does
like
count,
also
though.
the other thing to Tebello's point is that he couldn't do anything about this.
yeah
He could do something about Gara, but like he couldn't. He wasn't there to help Jiraiya. He couldn't whistle in some jutsu or something. There was nobody there to help Jiraiya. Like this is just
Right.
boom. It's in your face. It's lost, and it's lost that he can't do anything about.
yeah,
100%.
Like,
and it's also
yeah. Go
another
ahead.
it's also another parental figure that is gone from his life.
And
Yeah.
is the parental figure. Like I know Lord Third was people criticize Lord Third all the time. So and also if you look at the way Naruto reacted to Lord Third's death, he was sad. It was something that
Mm.
affected him. But
Right.
this one, Lord Third never trained Naruto personally. Lord Third never like looked after like took Naruto on trips and things like Jiraiya really like he really filled in a lot of blanks for this kid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
It's like the third was just, like the third is like, when you're a father who has like maybe like 6 children, and you're
yeah,
just expecting like the older kids to just take care of your youngest child, like as if like they're deputy parents now type thing. So it's like the
yeah.
third was just was expecting like Iruka and all of those guys to just take care of Naruto.
yeah. You, Iruka, you teach him.
Yeah.
Ramen guy, feed him.
Kakashi, whatever, do whatever, protect
Like
him
I
or
think
whatever.
if like when people okay, we'll talk about it as we get on. So yeah, then Naruto is like he's reacting to the whole thing. He's basically totally distant. He runs into Iruka. Iruka tries to be like, "Hey, dude, do you want to get some ramen?" And
Yeah.
Naruto is just not responsive, and everything it goes over his head.
Go, Anna.
I will say that in this moment, Masashi could have maybe pushed the sadness a little bit more, but maybe he was just like, people are already exhausted from losing Jiraiya,
Yeah,
so we just need
he
to get
he
Yeah.
saw
through
he
this.
just saw he just saw an entire fan base hold a memorial service.
Yeah.
What did I do? Like, guys, relax.
Like, no, we need to just get to the part where Naruto gets the get back because then, because if we wallow in this anymore, maybe somebody will kill themselves.
No,
Jiraiya Sensei!
I'm coming to you. That in other news, everybody's throwing themselves into a lake next to it. A thunderstorm happened next to Lake Michigan in Chicago, and everybody decided to jump into the lake and die.
In other news, a bunch of children in South Africa have run all the way to Neisner to jump into the sea.
What the hell?
A bunch of kids tried to find Jiraiya at the bottom of the ocean. We've got jutsu, guys. Come on.
So, I wanted to say all that I'd like to
You're
add for
cutting out.
Kishimoto at this point was that.
Sorry,
am I back?
Yeah, you're back.
Yes, you're back now.
Okay, I just wanted to say a nice touch that I liked with regards to Kishimoto here is the person who helped Naruto through his grieving process was another person who was grieving from another close personal death in the form of Shikamaru.
Oh yeah.
Because
I mean, because I think the other thing is like you get to see that like the Leaf kind of like the Leaf is as horrible as any other village, yes, but you also get to see that they do have a beautiful support system. Tebelo, you there? Mr. Extraordinary, can you hear me?
I can hear you now, but you were frozen for a second. Even the window was frozen.
Oh, I see.
All right. Pain is overlooking all the network towers.
The world shall know. The world shall know pain through terrible connectivity. Embrace pain. Become one.
Maybe I should do the spirit bomb this week. I don't know.
Maybe you've got our energy, Chief.
Yeah. Okay. I was saying. Okay, what was the last part you mentioned? Shikamaru.
We were just talking about the support system, of the Leaf. Yes.
Yes, that Shikamaru helped him go out by saying basically that it's a line from Star Wars in a movie that we all grew to hate, The Last Jedi, where Yoda tells Luke that they are what we fail to become. Basically, the next generation carries on the torch. We teach them as far as we know, and they go beyond us. And it's we are not supposed to be kids forever, kiddo. They are supposed to pass the baton to us, and I really like that touch.
You know what was hilarious though? When they're actually going through trying to decipher Jiraiya's message, they do like a bunch of flashbacks, and you just get to see how goofy Jiraiya was, and it makes it hurt all over again.
Right.
It was like they were asking Kakashi Sensei, what do you think Jiraiya meant by this message? And Kakashi tries to flashback, and he's like 202 centimeters. And then Kakashi's like, what? And he was like, Tsunade's chest, I think it's 202 centimeters.
Yeah, God.
How did you measure that with your eyes? Like everybody has a specific dojutsu. Jiraiya has perv dojutsu. Perv
ultimate perv dojutsu.
Infinite perv yomi.
You know, one thing we have to talk about, I do know we mentioned it a few times, but the thing is, Kakashi's a huge fan of Jiraiya's work.
Yes, I always said like he's reading. He's reading.
He's Jiraiya, but like he can keep it under control because he's always like giggling.
Yeah.
Is that
no? You can see that like Masashi was starting to like inject a lot of humor because he's just like, I need my fan base to like calm down. Like they need to come back to normal because like I know I took somebody big off the board, but guys.
There's a line. Book talk. Yeah, you can see that Kakashi is a big fan of all this smart from Book Talk because there's no actual pictures, but he likes the reading of. Which, funny enough, adds more evidence. You know, people will think, no, Kakashi is not one of the alphabet media. The alphabet media cares more about Book Talk than actual porn. Who is the biggest supporters of Book Talk and all the snotty things? 50 Shades of Grey and all the disgusting stuff was covered by the ladies and the gays.
Bro, I'm telling you, I'm even thinking about it. Like, I think Guy and Kakashi, I think they probably had something going on.
I wonder why. The one next season, when I see pictures of Kakashi's wife, the more we're gonna talk about it, the more it gets more notoriety in the social media. The more the editors somewhere are like, we need to give Kakashi a wife. He needs to have kids. We need to do
Well,
something.
apparently in the what's this? What were those books in the Gaiden or something? Apparently there was a girl or something
Oh yeah,
somewhere.
I remember you
Yeah,
said
but
that. Yeah.
I mean, again, shippers have at it. They can't take it from you because the show gave you too much material.
It's the
Sorry,
Batman
guys.
and Robin issue.
I have a question. Did Obito have a sister?
No, he was alone. It was only his grandma.
You remember during the funeral of the third, they show Kakashi going to Obito's, because like we start understanding why he's always late when he's meeting Team 7 is because he always goes to the graveyard, yeah, Obito, right? And then there was this lady there that was talking to him. Who was
Yeah,
that? Was
that
that
wasn't.
uncle?
No. That was. She's one of the Anbu. I forget her name, but basically
Oh,
her boyfriend died during Konoha Crush, or just before Konoha Crush. He dies
oh,
to the sand ninja with the half curtain on his face.
Yay, the
yeah.
background's changed. As a crush
Yeah.
moment.
So what's this? Yeah. So basically what was it? Hatake? No, not Hat. No, that's Kakashi. What was? Okay. Anyway, I can't remember his name. He was a side character. Look, I'm a Naruto nerd, but I don't know everything. But anyway,
If you want,
It's
if you
okay.
want a detailed list of all the characters, go subscribe to NC Hammer on YouTube or Swag Kage.
Or
Those
go
are the
to
biggest.
Narutopedia, no?
yeah, actually just go to Narutopedia. I mean, like NC Hammer, some of his takes on Naruto, I don't really agree with. Also, Swag Kage, I'm not, like some things I agree with them, some things I don't. Like there's one video he did with where how he would end Naruto, and I was like, dude, you would cause the biggest division in the fan base ever.
Those
If
Yeah,
are
I
you
hard
got
get
to
you.
choices.
write the ending.
It's kind of like how totally not Mark was saying the Boo arc should have been, and when you listen to it, you're like, this is so confusing. This is more confusing than the actual Boo arc.
Do you know there were people who were making their own fan edits of the final season of Game of Thrones, and I kid you not, it sounded worse than the origin than the final season. I was listening to these people like, okay, so
Guys,
in
it's like
your
just because we
story,
make like I'm an aspiring writer, like I'm well aspiring. I've got stuff out. I'm writing anyway. But all I know is that like it's not like writing is not easy. I think people
Yeah,
think it's easy because they just think it's you putting words on a paper.
mm,
No, to think of
yeah,
like sometimes I even have to go back and rewrite something that I've written like 2 months ago
yeah.
just to make it make sense or
yeah,
Because
whatever.
sometimes
Like
it
even
sounds cringe, right? Sometimes you look at your work and like, oh my goodness, what was I thinking here?
not even that. Like sometimes it's continuity errors. You're just like, wait a minute, why am I saying that now he can breathe fire, but last time I was saying that he can only breathe ice? Like, why
Yeah,
am I adding powers? Now I
and
need to
we
explain this.
we often like talking. We often like saying that Akira, hey, he likes forgetting stuff. There you go, Exhibit A. Buckmaster is going through the same thing. So psh,
unless you
so
Yeah,
wrote
no.
easy,
unless you
so easy.
written down a perfectly detailed manuscript from around
Like
the corner
Tolkien.
somewhere. Talking me did some retcons. People forget that.
Yeah, no, I'm
So
saying like the thing. I think Tolkien did a lot of planning. Look, you can't plan for everything. Some
yeah,
things are gonna change on the fly. You can't, but you can like if you have like 80% plan and you have 20% of room to figure out the rest, and you know how it's gonna end within that 80%. You'll be fine. That's what I feel Tolkien did. I think Tolkien knew what the beginning looked like, what the middle was gonna look like, and what the end was gonna look like. But the nitty gritty and the details. Sometimes this person is a half elf now. Why? Because the story needs it. Let's go.
mhm.
Yeah, that's true.
So
But anyway, getting back,
it's
yeah.
and it's also hard to write a story with the end in mind when it's something continuous like a manga. So
100%. 100%.
No, I mean that's true. I mean, look, I don't think Masashi ever planned to end it at this arc. There's too
yeah,
many people who want to say that he wanted to end it here. There's no way. There's just
Okay,
no
like
way.
let's be honest. Like, in as much as you guys are completely right, like he already had plans. I'm sure he probably had like a 5-year plan after this. But I honestly thought that this was the end, gents. I don't want to lie to you. Like at a point,
It can't be. Like Sasuke still has to fight Naruto. Like
I
that's
get
still
that. I
like the
get that.
biggest.
But like,
And
Joe,
then
that's
also
Shinra
on top of
Tensei,
that,
dog.
no, but I'm saying like Sasuke still like, and then also on top of that, the reveal after Itachi versus Sasuke with Toby, where his voice changes. We can't just let that
Yeah,
squirrel off into the wind.
there were lots of there are lots of side villains or other bad characters.
Open-ended.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. I
I
think
would
what happened though is
understand.
that like the story that Masashi had, it was probably going to end in like maybe 200 chapters or something like that.
Yeah.
And then the editor said, War arc, Baba, add things. I don't care.
Mm.
Bring in
I think I
Madara.
think I think they
Madara
might have
doesn't fit.
I think they might have intervened when he said, "Guys, I don't know how to kill Madara." I'm like, okay,
No,
new idea.
I don't think they intervened there. I think they intervened way earlier. I think like there's a lot of stuff in the war arc where it's just like this didn't need to be
Why?
here, but they needed chapters.
Mm.
Yeah, because it does
Like
feel
that
a bit
whole
filler.
yeah, but I mean we'll talk about it when we get to it.
Feels
But
like
yeah,
filler
but
for the
anyway.
most part. Yeah.
So
Well, anyway, yeah.
then we get to the point where Pa decides to take on Naruto and teach him.
Sage mode.
Yeah. And Naruto then repeats the habit of just not respecting his senseis. Like Fukasaku is like one of the oldest sages ever at Mount Miyaboku. He's trained I don't know how many people. He trained Naruto's teacher. No. Is Ji-chan, this old man, this old frog
Oh, Jichan.
sage.
There you go. Sure.
What's with this thing of anime main characters like calling people like Ichigo calling Gin Foxface, like bushy brows? Like, yo, what's going on? Granny Tsunade? Like, yo,
Like,
Toad shit.
which Like no, I mean Luffy's even worse. If he like if you're not a part of his crew, he doesn't even remember your name. But or you have to be like somebody that's really big time, like Shanks
I
or
think the
whatever.
only one who's respectful to all to his comrades would be that one from Demon Slayer, because for some
Yeah.
at some point I was asking, why does everybody like him so much? What the hell,
Oh,
guys?
Tanjiro.
Yo,
Yeah, Tanjiro, yeah.
at some point like I don't. At this point, some people would just give him the left lung for this kid. What the hell is it? He's just too nice.
It's like they can't believe it. It's like, how did you get in here?
Why aren't you bitter? I mean, like, why? And then, like, everyone's like, oh, he's so sweet this way, he's too soft. And a, a quarter of a demon walks into the building. He scares the living crap out of the entire building. Like, holy shit. And then he's back to being, and then he becomes nice to even the demons. Oh, you poor thing, you can pass away now.
Yeah.
We're like, what the?
No. Tanjiro is bipolar. That's the only
Yeah,
way I can
yeah,
explain
yeah.
it.
Thank you. Somebody said it.
It's like, I dog, this is a wild emotional shifts. But anyway, back to Naruto. Otherwise, we're gonna go into another anime.
Yeah.
What's this? Yeah, so then we get that scene with what's this with Iruka and Naruto on the bench. Again, I think Masashi, like a lot of people said that
Oh,
he should
wait,
have
guys.
pushed
Once
this.
we that means that the
You're going back.
was going a
Yeah.
bit forward because you were talking because he was
No,
talking
no, no,
about
no. Remember,
the toad.
no, oh, right. Yeah, he meets Fukasaku. Yeah, okay. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, well, before he meets Fukasaku again, he goes to the thing. They have this talk, and then like you can see Masashi wanted to inject sadness into the scene, but I can tell that now from watching it now, I can tell now that he just didn't like he didn't want to rip people's hearts emotionally again. Like he didn't want to have Naruto like just bawling out in the middle and all of that stuff because yes, when we lost Asuma, it was big, but
Yeah.
when we lost Jiraiya, that was yo. That is
That also,
like I'm not even gonna lie. Like that was when I was crying, like I lost a family member or something. Like teachers were asking me, "Dog, are you depressed? What's happening in your life, Chief?"
fictional
And Ning
characters
Ning, they
too.
don't even know. They don't even know.
Hey,
Is
man,
this
let
my
them today,
favorite character?
your mom and dad are absolutely fine, dog. Everybody in your family is okay.
Yo, dog. Nobody even has like a sprained toe or nothing, but you're
Nothing.
walking around. Doo doo doo. Doo doo doo.
By this time, I can imagine the teachers. Oh no, they call it something. Ke bana ba le ba di-private school. Ke bo di-emo phase-nyana tsela tsa bona tsela.
Yeah, give
Mm,
anybody
ke
body depression. No.
ya ke bo di-depression tsela. O tlo
Yeah.
bona o tlo pare masale, o tlo pare di-black bjanong, o tlo o tlo tlisa le di-mascara. Ke itse gore jalo re tla isang ka motšhimane wa ishimane. Mara ke tsone tse tsa makgwatsi. Shame.
It's a
Yeah.
goth. Yeah,
Ke
it's
tsone tse tsa
goth.
makgwatsi.
What?
You just are not sharp. Okay, moving on. What's this? Yeah, and then Iruka comes in. Hey, Iruka Sensei, a low-key underrated hero of the Leaf. Been keeping the Leaf alive since part one.
Yo, hi.
He comes in and basically gives Naruto the pep talk and everything. And like, I think the other thing that's brilliant behind the writing behind Iruka, like that's another one. Like, if Masashi wanted to really rip people's hearts out during this arc again,
Yeah.
he would have offed Iruka because
Yeah.
woo,
Yeah. But I think some people would have just left. Though. They would have just said, you know what, screw this, I'm done. Like, I'm done. Nah, screw
At that
this.
moment,
like,
if that happened, it
yeah.
would be like Pain was right. Uh,
Yeah.
do everything, kill them all.
Hashtag pain for the win.
Oh, they would be waiting outside of Shonen Jump offices.
Like,
Rest
yes.
nice. Hidan is gay.
Team pain.
Ice cream.
All shall no pain.
What is not?
All shall no pain. Everyone. There is no meaning to all this thing. No, guys, let me finish the story. It is of no use.
No, pain was right. Evan.
Pain was right.
Oh my gosh. Like everybody would buy a Katsuki clothes after that. Yeah.
But thank God people got that. He didn't kill Iruka. I was like, shame. It's Iruka and the ramen selling guy. You see,
Yeah.
those two. If either of those two died,
Bro, I don't even think that guy's store was even messed up in that rubble. Though. I think Pain was like, okay, I'm gonna destroy everything else
except that man.
except
That
that man.
shop.
That man shall
Like,
live.
cause if Naruto got to the hidden leaf and he found out that the ramen guy was not there, instantly
Out of
Kurama,
nowhere.
Kurama makes you lose control. Kurama makes you let's go.
Let's go. Nine tails, just like that.
Here we go now.
When you're seeing, whenever his hands are braining, you just see the numbers appear in his hands. Yamato,
Yeah.
you just out of nowhere, 9. Like, wow, let's go.
It's like, oh, I'm not capturing the Jinjuriki after. If the ramen shop is gone, there's no chance.
You see, the ramen shop, Iruka, and John Wick's dog. You do not touch them. You do not touch them.
Yo, imagine if Hidan and Kakuzu got to like the hidden leaf, Naruto was not there, they start destroying stuff, and then they destroy the ramen shop, and then they call Nagato and they're just like, yeah, boss, we didn't find him, but there was this ramen shop. And he's like, what?
What?
He's like, yeah, we were asking this guy, he said he didn't want to tell us where Naruto is, so we killed him.
Bro,
Like he apparently owns
mid
the ramen shop.
sentence. It's curtains. Mid sentence.
And then
Nagato
what's
would
this?
instantly.
Nagato turns to Kakuzu and he's like, "Hey Kakuzu, please slap Hidan for me." Slap him again. Why? You killed the ramen shop guy.
Are you crazy?
you're not going to be able to catch the Ninetales. You know
Bro,
he's the
it was
strongest of the Jinchuriki.
it was gonna be the 7 paths of pain now, dog. I'm telling you, like it was gonna be like the 7
No, no.
paths now.
At that point in time, it's like, you know what? I know I should save for emergencies, but I'm resurrecting this guy right now. Like, what are you doing?
Oh my gosh. Okay, let's move on.
Like,
Let's move on.
a few days later, did you guys hear that the Akatsuki disbanded? What? Yeah, they disbanded. What happened? We don't know, man.
We don't know. Like after the remember that odd scenario, we thought the ramen guy was dead, and suddenly he just woke up. I mean, this guy was literally cut in half, and by a gigantic crazy South wielding person, and suddenly he was put back there walking around, minding his
Oh
own
my
business.
God.
Anyway, okay, guys.
Anyway,
Guys!
Kai. So yeah. What's this? Yeah, and then after that, that's when Naruto meets with Fukasaku. He agrees to undergo the training to mount Miyaboku. And what's
Is
this?
this where you saw
I
that the frogs have grown now? What are those frogs' names again?
Gamakichi.
Tamakichi and it's
No,
the
it's
yellow
his
one.
brother. What's Gamakichi's name? What's Gamakichi's brother's name? Gamatatsu?
I forgot, man.
I think it's Gamatatsu.
But it was nice to actually see them grow. Eh? Like Masashi like overthinks everything, dog. It's like, okay, these things also need to grow, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. They must
And
grow.
Yeah, it's Gamatatsu. Oh my gosh, I'm a Naruto nerd. I get my credibility back.
see now, this is what I like. See, people, we all have our different crazy. Yours is the Naruto, mine is with the Lord of the Rings, and so you see, we all nerds in some way or another in the field. So I'm glad. Like, I'm no longer the encyclopedia in this storyline. I'm so happy. Like, go ahead, go, my nerds.
You are my nerd.
Ah.
Anyway, yeah, so he meets up with Gamakichi and Gamatatsu and Fukasaku. I mean, look, it did make sense that he did make Thingy grow up and all of that stuff because they're the children of Gamabunta, and you've seen how big Gamabunta is.
Yeah.
Although this is something that I also like to remember as an artist
Mhm.
is that later when we get to it, you get to see that the scaling on Gamabunta is a little bit like off. It's a little bit off,
Yeah.
but like
Yeah.
we didn't
Yeah.
care until you became an artist, if you get
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So it's like
Yeah.
it's just a message to anybody that if you're trying to hone something and make it perfect, if you make mistakes, chief, there's chances that your audience won't notice.
Because when
True
he
that.
was introduced, he was huge.
Yeah, he was the size of a tail beast.
Basically.
But then now, when he is reintroduced here, like when we see that grand entrance, which we'll get to eventually, he's not that huge.
Suddenly.
My head canon
And
is
then
that
he
is that the frogs changed chakra. Like Gamakichi was stealing Gamabunta's chakra, so he was shrinking in size.
and then he
Well,
becomes
that thing
bigger
of
again.
like when you get older, you shrink. Yeah, isn't that the
Maybe.
case?
Yeah, maybe because if you look back at the flashback when you find later on when Minato is busy fighting Kurama, he's as big as Kurama suddenly again
Oh yeah.
because he literally falls on him. So yeah, it's odd. Anyway,
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but
anyway, moving on.
that's a good note to all artists out there. Yeah.
Yeah, just don't overthink it too much because it took us years to realize. Did he shrink?
at the same time, once again, don't think about it too much because once again, perfectionism is what caused Sauron to join evil. Always remember that.
Ah.
So yeah, then yeah, we get so he goes to the mountain. Then no, wait, he doesn't go to the mountain before he helps everybody decipher the message,
Yeah, he did
right?
because he realizes that one number is not a nine, it's actually a symbol. He was using
Uh-huh.
Jiara's
Yo,
writing
shout
hindsight.
out to that scene. Shout out to that scene with Kakashi reading out loud.
getting more and more embarrassed.
Oh my
Then you
gosh,
and also
that's
shout out
funny.
to I'm glad someone read it out so that you can see what kind of books were actually being published. It's and once again what I you see TikTok can be accused of many things, but what I like about it is shining a light to what's actually going on in all these romance books and book talk. You're busy thinking whenever you see your mom's reading that lovely book, A Passion Under the Nines, and you're thinking it's just a separate little soapy book. Tea, the words are like gigantic, throbbing, pulsing member and shoved it so deep inside me. I gasped at the impact and the bedrock that the pressure.
Okay, Kai. Whoa, whoa.
But that's not in the book. That's not.
Side note, funny story. When I was in high school, apparently one of those books was in our library, and like none of the teachers noticed at the time. I was in Sudan, so like they didn't, and also like I think the janitor didn't speak English, so like he like picked up the book and he was just like, "What's this? F F F F, F F F," and then it was like, "Oh, that's like," because he was reading it out loud, and we're like teenagers, and we're just like.
Who's gonna tell him? Because I ain't. Who's gonna
Yeah,
translate? Because I was like, hey, I'm a kid here, so if I tell him and they're gonna ask, how do I know what that is? Because I'm the kid now.
I'm in
And
trouble.
when did I find out? So confessing is not confessing to a crime as well. So we are perfectly innocent. We never heard such things. No, like
Everybody just all of a sudden, I don't know what he's talking about. You know, I don't know.
What was he reading?
No, it was like this. It was like one of those Fabio books or whatever, with like a flowing like, and basically like the whole book is about this dude and this woman having sex. Like that's the whole
Oh,
book,
flip.
and he was
Oh,
like reading it out loud because he was confused. I think he thought it was the book that helps you learn English because he spoke Arabic, and he was like,
oh
and like he was
no.
like asking us like, what does this mean? So everybody was just like,
mhm.
That
why
must have been
asking? Why
awkward.
asking kids? No, you're supposed to go ask other teachers. No.
No, but what did the teacher get the book to begin with? Like,
he was not a teacher. I think he was a janitor.
oh,
Hey, yeah.
damn, that's
It's
embarrassing.
like
Yeah.
it's like watching a love scene with your parents when you're watching a movie. It's like at that
Oh
moment, it's like
Lord.
you suddenly looking at everything else. It's like, wow,
Bro,
that
for me,
track that they're
Titanic,
setting.
whenever I know that Leonardo's about to draw Kate Winslet, I would just stand up,
Like
hide my boner, go to the kitchen, do something, and then.
I also I really need the toilet gone.
But
That's why I
obviously,
never
parents
watched.
know. Why now? Why are you
No, but I'm saying
standing
that's
up
why I
now?
never watched movies with my parents because it's
Just
just like, and the thing is also, it's getting like, on a side note before we tie, it's just like it's also getting worse with a lot of these modern shows because now they just hoid out of nowhere. It's like, oh, this is a
Yeah.
show about programming. This guy is learning how to hack things. All of a sudden, booty butt cheeks, booty
Yeah.
butt. What? Wait,
it's
wait, wait, wait.
like so sweetie, if you're gonna say, Mom, look, it's a fetish series. It's called Game of
Game of
Thrones,
Thrones.
sweetie.
Oh my
You brought this on yourself. I think last week, I
But
think
you know what, ne? Actually, you know what, ne? It serves them right because for years anime fans have been dealing with this where we have to hide and switch our screens because now people are confused as to what we're watching. That's how it feels.
nobody taught us the powers of the buttons Alt and Tab faster than anime, because Alt and Tab will switch screens instantly. Like what? I'm googling something.
Because like in Dragon
Imagine,
Ball,
imagine, imagine you're watching Sasuke talking to Kurama for the first time, and so, oh, so you are the Uchiha, and then your parents come in, like, wow, what are you gonna say? How are you gonna explain this? What's going on? Who are they
no,
talking to?
forget that.
Oh, they're just talking to
Forget
Demon
that.
Fox. Yeah,
No, I'm saying forget that. Remember in Dragon Ball when they were going to Namek and then all of a sudden there's a bathing scene with Bulma and she's
yeah.
just like, oh, she's basically naked. Like she's only been covered by the soap. Like those soaps were holding on for dear life in those particular spots. And now if somebody comes in, you're just like, ah. No, Kamehameha.
Anyway, so shout out to Sudan, I
God.
guess.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it was awkward. But anyway, moving on. So yeah, he basically it's like a katakana because that's like a quirk or a weird thing that Jiraiya used to do because he never wrote like a 9. So then he figures out that basically they decoded that there was the real one's not there.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's how they decoded. Now they don't know what that means.
But
Yeah,
they figured
I
whether
out.
the
think
real one is like, because I mean, at this point, they didn't know that Nagato is alive, right?
no, because remember the other thing is the only one who really knows about Nagato is Jiraiya. Like Tsunade didn't
Yeah,
know his name.
Mm.
yeah, yeah. So they didn't even know if. Actually, I don't even know how to explain this. Like, they didn't even know if there's someone else controlling them, or if they just
Yeah,
couldn't
they
understand
basically had
what's
no
happening.
like Fukasaku was the only one who maybe had some inkling and idea
Mm.
Yeah,
of what because Fukasaku does tell them Nagato's name
Mm.
basically because he's got all the info, but
Mm.
he still didn't figure out what Jiraiya figured out.
Mm.
yeah, yeah.
So, okay, let's talk about the training then that Naruto gets, where they try to explain Sage Mode.
Well, I think also just a quick one. I just want to talk about Shikamaru when he was talking to his father, talking about why he had to go help out Naruto. And
Yeah.
like just a quick also shout out to when we get to see
Shikamaru is
Kurenai.
my boy.
When we get to see Kurenai, and it's just like Kishimoto had no more ideas for you. Here's a child.
Yeah, because
Fall pregnant immediately.
this is when Kurenai started looking unattractive for some reason, and
Oh,
she's
wow.
dude
So the
like
moment he pops out a baby, she's like,
no
oh,
no no
ah,
no no like hear me out. I'm one of the biggest Kurenai. Even if people watch our old videos, they'll know I've always given Kurenai
yes. You've always
like
been, you've
Yeah,
always,
she looked good.
yeah.
She just
Well,
did nothing.
for me she was at her best when she had long hair. I guess she started cutting her hair and whatever. Anyway, but yeah, you're right. Like I don't know, man. For me, I always felt like
it's
after
so
Naruto becomes
weird.
Hok- like after Naruto becomes Hokage, I thought we might get like a side questing of Kurenai's child and Asuma's child, because it seemed like they were foreshadowing something that never really happened. I don't know about you guys.
Mona, if they cannot even give side quests to Bo, Rock Lee,
Konohama Naruto.
and Neji, well, how do you think they're gonna get to Kurenai's child?
Even Konohama Naruto, I've had so like high hopes for him, you know. But anyway,
Mona,
Yeah,
this is not the series of side characters.
anyway, it's so weird. Find I so this is how it must feel like for your guys because it feels weird when I listen to straight men perving about women. Like, oh,
oh
so this is how it feels like.
yeah, man,
Oh,
that's how it feels
yeah,
like.
Ah,
you've subjected us to your Henry Cavill thigh meat fantasy for I don't know how many podcasts.
Dude,
This is how it feels.
a few days ago,
okay.
I was still thinking about your comment about Seth MacFarlane, and I was like, ew, Tebello, like from Henry Cavill to Seth MacFarlane, how?
Henry Cavill, I see.
Yeah,
Seth.
Seth MacFarlane. But
Seth has
anyway,
it's those eyes, it's those innocent puppy dog looking eyes.
oh,
Like, oh no, I could get into a lot of trouble with this
Dog,
person. I'm sorry.
you have a wide range. That's all I can say. From
Oh
Seth
sweet. Oh
to
sweet. If
Henry Cavill.
let me tell you guys this. My range is so diverse and so distinct, it has to just be male. Full stop. That's the problem. Like I don't have a type. I'm not typecasting. I don't jack anyone's yams. Like if I see what you're seeing, you're like, oh okay, yeah, no, yeah, come, it's okay. Come, let's go. So, I don't have height limitations. I don't have it's age. That's my problem. I
Just give me a second, Jets. Keep going.
I I worry about people going on and saying, no, no, I met this 22-year-old person. Like, dude, you're 38.
right,
And it
right,
makes it worse because I remember when I was 16, I felt grown. I looked around my classes and we looked grown and like we are
yeah.
grown. When I look at a 16-year-old from my perspective, now I was like, this is a child.
child. The thing is, when we saw ourselves as 16-year-olds, we saw ourselves as Bleach characters. You know what I mean? Like we were like
Yes.
we were like Ichigo and Chad and Uryu and all those guys. Like that's how
Yes.
we felt like.
Like what?
But only to find out we were like, we were like Harry Potter characters, bro. We were
Exactly.
young.
Ding, 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 ding. Like, I don't. Each time I look at these kids, like, is this what I thought a grown up really was?
Dude,
And
dude.
what makes it worse now? You find people my age go ahead and perfect like, nah, I thought you like 18. Like what?
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Like
Exactly. That's why it gets weird, man. But also, you remember when we were kids, there used to be like these taxi driver guys who had like blasting music and who used to date like high school girls. You remember that stuff? Yep.
And the worst part is that these girls or kids would like to flirt with these much, much, much older men.
Older
I,
guys.
I remember the time when somebody tried that with me, and I kid you not, the words that came out of my mouth were the most offensive things I've ever heard in my life. I still am shook at the things I said. I think I said something like, "Kid, I can still smell your mother's breast milk on your breath. What do you think I'm going
Wow.
to do with that?"
Wow. So the taxi driver made a move on you?
No, some kid was trying to make a move on me, and I was like, I gave up a lemon and now. So
Oh no.
that's what I told the kid. Like, I can still smell your mom's breath milk. You're a child.
Damn. I wonder how that person I wonder how the rest
No.
of that person's day was like after that. Because jeez, how do you move on from that? How do
That's
you
so
move on from
cold.
that, bro? Damn.
Yeah. So yeah, maybe because yeah. Hey,
Anyway,
let me not try and understand these people because I'm seeing a disturbing amount of cases of people being caught with child pornography, like porn stars and stuff like that. And if you look at their porn feeds and stuff, they've been like going with barely 18-year-olds and like this guy's 45 years old and stuff like that. So I see a trend. It's like, why are you
yeah,
after these
man. I
kids?
don't, I don't, I don't get it. I
If
think some people are very disturbed. I
yeah,
think
I
they
know.
they
Yeah,
have
so
some childhood traumas that they need to resolve. Because clearly, there's no other explanation.
daddy
So,
issues. Okay, daddy issues is for the kid wants the daddy. Yeah, okay, we can understand. But daddy wants the kid. I don't know what you call that. Okay, is that daddy issues in reverse?
like, this is like, I didn't enjoy my childhood. I was too scared to make on girls when I was young. I don't know. I can't even psychoanalyze it. Doesn't
Yeah.
make sense.
Yeah, I'll go speak to my doctors about that because I need answers. Anyway,
Anyway,
wow, that was a very dark tangent.
yeah, no, sorry about that, guys. Uh, okay, so basically, they decode that. Okay, at least they know that Nagato. There's a Nagato there. Jiraiya is gone.
Yes.
There's the training, the Sage Mode training. At this time, I think I could be wrong. Maybe I need to do research afterwards. I think the readership of Naruto at this point in the story probably could have been at its highest
Most probably.
because, dude, like I
Because
remember every
everyone.
single week at this point, it was a big deal.
But at
When
the same
the
time, everybody wanted to know how is Naruto going to avenge Jiraiya.
Yeah,
Everybody wanted to know. We want closure.
yeah,
We want to see Pain
because
die.
this
We
is
want to see
where
him die horribly.
was it?
Not just die. He
Yeah,
must die horribly. Like
because at the same time, wasn't this when the paths were like entering Konoha with
so
their plan and whatever?
it starts with Naruto getting his training for the Sage Arts.
Yeah,
As it slowly gets there, the moment he gets the Sage Arts, like he understands what it is,
yeah,
that's when they invade because that's when uh yeah, that's when they invade because it's at that moment where he figures out how what Sage Mode is, and they can, but then they couldn't fuse the frog couldn't sit on him because Kurama was being a bitch. So it was on about at that point where they had to figure out a new strategy to keep Naruto on Sage Mode continuously. That's when
yes,
the Powers of Pain decided, hey, let's go in. Okay, there's a big network of chakra that detects people going in and out of the village. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw the one that can summon us, so they can think there's one invader when there's actually 6 or
When there's
5.
actually 5, yeah. Because I think the other one, so basically they were all at different touch points of Konoha, right?
Yes. So I just like that attack. So the one flies in, Kuchiyosu no Jutsu, boo, 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 boo. And then they're all split up in 2 pairs and they start interrogating. Where is he? Where is the Nine Tails? Where is
Yeah,
the Nine Tails? Where is the Nine Tails? And they mess up the village. It was so sad.
it was,
This
eh?
is the one time you realize,
Being
yeah,
an ninja
the most Jonin level, any Jonin level person is useless.
without a name and a surname. If you don't have a name and a surname, and we don't know him,
If you don't have a name and a surname, and if your uniform is as generic as everyone else's,
yeah.
sweetie,
For,
sweetheart, let me tell you something. Make sure your your life insurance is up to date.
oh man. Yeah, just make sure that everything is intact. Just make sure that you paid
Yo,
off your life insurance. Just
you
make
have no
sure that
debts. Your will is up to date. Please sign your will off
Sorry, James,
because
where are we?
oh no, I was explaining. We are just at the beginning of the pain invasion, and I was explaining like
Oh,
if you're a shinobi, a jonin, whatever, you don't have a name, and your uniform is the same as everyone else's. Trust me, just make sure that your life insurance is up to date, your will is signed, you have your affairs are in order because
yeah.
sweetie,
If
the
you
world
have
is
a
not you're
generic
not long for
haircut,
you're not
if you
long
have
for
a
this
generic
world.
haircut, just start getting your
ooh.
affairs in order.
Yeah,
I wonder if you have a bandana on or your hair kind of looks like who's this guy? Who's this guy? Kind of looks like Naruto's, but it's brown.
yeah.
Forget it.
Or look, if you're dressed in Iruka's uniform
Yeah.
and you're just an
Look,
average, sweetie, just
forget it.
If you just use kunai, if you just use
use
kunai and
kunai,
one generic jutsu,
leave, resign, like just go because
Mara, 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 if your name is like Konohamaru, you're having a skafnyana, then at least you're safe. You
safe-ish
kind
because
of safe-ish. Because
kinda.
remember, things go down in
Yeah.
this invasion.
I don't know about
Yo,
you guys.
like,
Okay,
because
because
I
I
don't know
was
how you
reading the
guys felt,
manga
man.
at the time, no? I was reading the
Yeah.
manga at the time, and I was reading it like, like after like weeks, I would read a certain portion. This was the first time actually seeing Konohamaru as a teenager or whatever
yeah.
he is.
Well, we
Yeah.
saw him at the very beginning because that's when he tries the sex no jutsu and he looks
Yeah.
outdated and I was about to call him Ichigo. Naruto decides to give him the updated version and then she gets punched by
Yeah.
someone. So we
I,
saw him.
I
I
think
saw him then.
I think I might have forgotten because these things happened years later after that introduction.
Yeah.
So
But like what I'm saying is that like with this with this whole invasion situation, eh, yeah, if you don't have a distinct character design, but like the other thing is, even if you did at this point, because remember, when
yeah,
we were reading it week to week, we did
Yes.
not know how it was gonna end.
100%.
Mm.
Like we just saw people get offed, and we were just like, that can't be it. Like I think people were even raging online like that. You no Masashi Kishi no.
I think
No.
the thing about Naruto that we really like it took us really a long time for us to actually accept is that there are no Dragon Balls in this thing. There's no wishing you back, dog.
Yeah.
If you're gone, you're gone.
Mm.
Like there was no getting Jiraiya
Death,
back. Like it
death
was
is
over.
death is final and permanent. There's a
Yeah,
problem with this universe.
yeah.
So wow.
I mean, before Kabuto did whatever he did, but yeah,
No, but even that's not permanent because you're not back. You're
yeah,
just
A
you're a
puppet.
zombie basically.
Mm.
yeah.
So what we oh
Unless
what
you're Orochimaru, but anyway,
mm. I also
No,
like
but I mean the thing is that like he figured out how to hack it before he died permanently.
yes.
Like,
yeah.
and also the way he has to do it is that he has to hop body to body, so somebody has to die in the process anyway.
Yes,
It's not like the Dragon
somebody's
Ball.
di- he's paying death taxes by jumping on people's bodies.
Yeah.
Like you need to die on my
But
behalf.
No,
guys,
He's
don't
not paying
forget
death
though.
taxes. He's
Yes,
avoiding
by someone else.
the Grim Reaper. He's avoiding the taxman chief. That's what he's doing. What he's doing is basically like
Tax
death
evasion.
corruption.
But
Yes.
also,
He's
guys,
like,
don't forget that even in Dragon Ball, for you to come back, they still needed to find your body. Remember, even in DBZ,
In Dragon Ball, yes, but not in
no,
DBZ.
not in
in
DBZ because
in Z
in
the manga, in
DBZ,
the manga Z, not
Yeah.
the because the anime
In
took that
in the
out.
yeah, in the cartoon, yes, I remember because
oh,
they
but
were
like,
busy
hold
saying,
on, that doesn't make sense because remember when they wish back the other guys, they were on like, oh no, because they died on Earth, ne?
Yeah, so they had to wish them. What
Like
happened again?
Tien
They had
and
to.
Tien,
Yeah,
Tien, Yamcha, they all died on Earth, right?
yeah,
except for
they died on Earth.
except for Krillin.
Yes.
Explain that for
Yeah,
50
but then
marks.
Yeah,
yeah,
but
but then yeah, yeah.
remember Vegeta and them. They were wished back in Namek, and then they were transported.
Yeah, but remember Krillin
No,
was
but
grown up
remember,
like a
Krillin
Z.
never got wished back. Krillin didn't get wished back before then. Oh no, wait, he should have. Oh no, 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 he couldn't get wished back by the Dragon Balls that they used because
on the
remember
Yes.
used Earth. They used Earth Dragon Balls to wish everybody back.
and he was
Then they
already
used
wished back.
Namek Dragon Balls to transport everybody. So
Yes.
when
Yes.
Krillin gets wished back, he gets wished back using Porunga. And then that's
Yes.
Yeah.
when they didn't need the body because he just came back. Because Porunga doesn't follow the rules of Shenron. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah, which makes me
Jeez.
think. Oh wow,
You know,
yes.
this is when you go to your lecturer and then you want your marks because you have to explain why you said what you said,
Yeah,
and
like,
the lecturer's like, "Oh yeah,
and then the lecture's like, you have
hmm,
a point.
PhD,
Let
sir."
me get this thing. Okay, you are going to look up.
PhD in anime.
Okay, so
Oh
you.
God, can you imagine that department?
Oh,
Hey, there'll be a lot
yeah.
of guys.
One day
I
we're
have a
gonna be
doctorate in weeaboo.
Dr.
Doctor. One day,
Buckmeister, we need your opinion on this.
imagine if we had an animation university or no, anime university here. What would we see? What would we be teaching in?
Disappointed
Oh God.
African parents. That's number one on the list. Disappointed
That's
African parents.
class 101. Class 102 is how to construct your perfect waifu pillow.
Yes.
Step one.
You know,
But if we
would
if we
be
were
would be.
lecturers there, what would you lecture in?
Yeah, I would like probably lecture in seinen. Slice of life. I would lecture in slice of life probably.
Oh, I'm lecturing in shonen hardcore. Power of friendship. Write that down now.
And what would I be?
Me, I feel like you'd be. You wouldn't be. You wouldn't be lecturing the yaoi sections.
God, I'll
I
be
think I
lecture
think you'd be like psychological warfare.
yeah, I'll be lecturing about villains.
Yeah.
So you want to learn about evil, don't you?
You walk into class with an Akatsuki cloak. Rest
Yeah.
nice.
No, even
Zidane is
no, even worse.
gay.
I walk in with an Eisen outfit. It's like, why am I suddenly subjected to gravity, sir? Why can't I get up? You feel
You know what Devalos thing would be?
intimidation.
Like you would make people watch Helsing. What's this?
Abridged.
The abridged, and then their test is to actually write a serious version of this thing,
Yes.
which is the original.
Yeah.
It's like find a poetic way to say bitches love cannons.
That's your assignment. I'll see you next week. Okay, thank you. Bye.
Okay, Kai.
Wow. Hey, Shane.
I'm coming back.
I'm so what? Everybody's playing tennis today. I'm busy having one-on-ones with everybody today because and when you left, we were talking about very dark subjects. So let's talk about something lighter.
We're going into the invasion arc.
Well, we were talking about the age of consent. So let's move on from there.
Okay, let's go to the invasion arc. So the way it opens is, those generic ninja at the border, they just get bodied. I felt so bad for them.
Like intruder alert. I like the way that there's a sense like whoop, there's an intruder alert, tit, 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 and then the guy lands Kuchiyose no Jutsu. Boom.
Like they were just
They
playing
make
cards. They
they
were just
make
playing cards like 5 minutes ago. Everybody was
Yeah.
like, using your Byakugan to cheat. All of a sudden,
Oh, hey, stop using your vehicle to cheat, man.
yeah.
and all of a sudden, boom, the end. Like, that's why I could never be a soldier. Because I just know I'd be generic soldier number one that gets killed as soon as the
Dog,
enemies come in. I just
dog.
know that I would be the example. Like, I'm the guy that dies, and then they're just like, oh, he was here
Oh,
5 minutes
we
ago.
shouldn't do this. This is what we shouldn't do. Remember what happened to Buckmeister?
Yeah, you be the moral. You be the moral heart of the group. Buckmeister, no! You must be brave like Buckmeister.
And the thing
Buckmeister
is,
didn't
now
run
I
away.
know. I'm saying no. Now I know for a fact. I wouldn't want. I wouldn't. I would run. I just wouldn't make it because I know
Yes.
for a fact my black senses would go off and it would be like, I'm not gonna stay here. And then the villain would just be like, he's trying to get away.
You
But
you trigger his
you
ultimate
know it's
move.
people like you that actually survive though. Like it's niggas like you that actually survive, and they're like you're the one that actually tells the story.
It's
Ah,
even
dog.
worse. Yeah,
Like
Cowards,
kids
cowards
in
live
like
to see another
patients.
day, dog. Cowards live to see another day.
more
No.
evidence. This is more evidence to prove that Kakuzu just threw a shuriken at the first at Hashirama and then ran for his life, and then he made up
I'm
all the
telling you
stories
though.
because there's no way.
That's it. There's no way. Though.
Remember,
There's no way.
there's a fan-made animation that shows that's how how quote unquote he fought against Hashirama, and it looked like the biggest beatdown of my life. And I'm thinking that is him embellishing the story at his best. There is no way it would have been.
I don't.
Hindsight,
I don't have yellow hair. I have a generic headband. I don't have plot armor. Why am I gonna try and fight the villain?
do
Now
you have
bye.
do you have a demon living inside you?
I don't even know my own name. Forget it.
Yo, and they get bodied, and like now these guys just have to be like, go alert the village, and now he's getting stabbed. Run, you fool! What are you doing? That time he's getting cut in half. I was like, hey, you guys are dedicated to the league. Ooh.
Hey dog.
You have the presence of mind to tell somebody to keep running while you're getting sliced in half by a robot man, right?
But you know, it's moments like these where I always ask myself, like I'll give you an example to illustrate my point. Like, what if Frieza came to Earth when Goku was still a kid?
Then we're all
Oh,
dead.
Yeah, like it's like what if these guys, the paths came when like during Konoha crash? Like dog, curtains for everybody.
mm.
Hey,
No, but then also remember at that time the Katsuki had beef with Orochimaru, so Orochimaru might just turn around and defend the village because he has to.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's true.
He's just like, wait. I'm not as bad as them. And
yeah.
this guy has a jutsu that can destroy the village. So you wanna
So
fight me or you wanna
I just want to keep the village safe for my Sasuke. He's like, what
and
the
then
fuck?
and then Sasuke whole back tingle. He's like, wait a minute, what the
Yeah.
anyway, okay, yeah. So the invasion happens, and then we start seeing prominent characters eventually, right?
Oh, I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, it takes some time for them to get there because Conan is busy bodying like lots and lots of people. Like this is where it gets
And
to show
then
that
once
what
again,
Jiraiya did to her, he was a high level ninja. If you're not on her level, chief,
also a big okay, wait, I can't use swear words in this show.
we just did.
Yeah, just use it.
But fuck you, Danzo. Fuck you again. Fuck you one more time. How dare you kill that innocent little toad who was just supposed to go get a message across? You could have just tied him up, put him in a genjutsu,
you turned
something
it,
like that.
you
You
turned
just
it, yeah, you turned it to Kendrick. I hate the way that I hate the way that you walk. I hate the way that you talk. I hate the way that you wear your little.
every time every time I see Danzo, I think your death was too merciful. You should have suffered a little more. Like you should have like
No, Danzo is one character that I physically wanted to fight. I remember when I was
on
reading, like
sight.
there was one here, like dog. If I could ever jump into the Naruto world and fight somebody cheap, it would be you specifically. You.
Once Sasuke killed him, no?
You're mercifully. That was such a gentle way of killing someone. I'd have
No,
been up
I mean Sasuke didn't kill him, but we'll get to it because it happens in this arc, right? I think
afterwards. Yeah,
After, yeah.
afterwards.
because
Yeah.
it's way
Should we go?
afterwards actually.
Should we go after? Should we go up to the Danzo death?
No, we're not gonna get there
I
because
think
No,
let's just get
we're
to
not.
the end of let's say because it's a lot.
yeah,
Anyway,
So
yeah,
what?
I'm saying, and also Danzo, idiot, because literally the guy who went to go trade, he's training to defeat the man that's coming to invade the village. I understand you are thinking that you're keeping the village safe. I understand that that's supposedly supposed to be the thing. But again, if you don't have anybody on the level of an Akatsuki to defend the village, which you clearly don't, because as we learn, things get bad. Very,
yeah.
very bad.
Why
And
don't?
also, the whole village might not have been destroyed had they known that Naruto was there, and then they could have taken the fight elsewhere and saved the rest of the village. So you screwed the village, Danzo. Jesus.
Well, at the same time, if you're so determined to protect the village, then why didn't you go into the battlefield yourself?
Exactly. Why didn't you send
Uh-huh.
any of the route? You sent
Uh-huh.
nobody from the route. You were all
Bitch,
like, the leaf can rebuild. The
the
leaf will
truth
be fine.
the truth of the matter is he didn't give a damn about protecting Leaf. He wanted to make Tsunade look as bad and incompetent as a
Yeah.
Hokage as
So he
So
could
so
possible.
that
be
So
so
Hokage.
they
that
can,
he can be okay. Yeah.
it was all a political maneuvering. At this point, he lost his anchor. The love of his life is dead. I will die on that hill. Danzo
Oh,
had
he
the
was
biggest.
tripping. No, he was tripping before. He was tripping before Hiruzen died. Like
Yeah,
the
but
only
here's
reason
the
Danzo.
Huh.
No, I'm saying like the only reason Danzo got as far as he did was because I mean, yeah, to your point, they had something going on because
I
Hiruzen was
never
protecting this
Jola.
man way too much.
Mm-mm,
But
mm-mm,
like,
mm-mm.
but like
Also,
at the same.
like during Konoha Crash, where was he?
No, he had
Minding
a
his
deal
mouth.
with Orochimaru.
Yeah, they're busy.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying, like, even
but
if
I'm
even if
pretty
we
sure
didn't.
they're not gonna say it, but he was having the biggest death battle with Orochimaru because he killed Hiruzen and he was dealing with heartbreak issues. He had gotten full on relapse, like, how dare you kill him? He was mine, you hear me? Mine. And like, he was my sensei. I knew you're not gonna kill him. I didn't say I wanted to kill him. Oh.
Oh,
I am so sorry. I didn't see it. I'm so sorry. Like, had I known, I would never have possibly gone after him, but I
What's
am
but like what's weird is that apparently it is canon that he did try to kill or get Hiruzen assassinated. So like
yeah,
Danzo was
a love-hate relationship. It's like Magneto and Charles.
and
No one
Charles,
is
yeah.
allowed to kill. No one is allowed to kill you except for me.
But in this case, Danzo was wrong. He was not right at all.
he costed the village. Like Danzo is he's actively made things worse.
Anyway, so
Really?
as this big mess is going on, I like the fact that they're busy trying to analyze the body, the chakra poles to see, okay, these bodies are being manipulated over great distances. How they even figured out how they're getting these bodies around because there are these people pretending to be transporting dead bodies to one part
What?
of the other time. Like I think they're just transporting pain this whole
That's smart,
time.
Baba.
It's like I love the when this is why I liked about this arc is that you can see active intel gathering, active combat, active counter espionage. It was a ninja story. If you get what I'm trying to say, I'm not downplaying the war arc. There was a whole lot of ninja shenanigans going on there, but here it was at its peak. That's what I'm trying to say.
Mhm. No,
There was
especially in Shippuden, yes.
yeah,
Especially in Shippuden.
there was the people examining bodies. It was like a CSI.
Oh,
It,
this was like serious hectic stuff, dog.
You know
yeah,
what's funny though? You know what's funny though? The more I analyze Masashi Kishimoto, the more
yeah,
he was like he had to keep writing smart stuff until he got sick of it and then threw in Naruto.
yeah.
He was like, okay, I'm
Oh,
doing this, I'm
wow.
Yeah,
doing
I'm
this,
done.
I'm doing this, and
But
okay, no, no,
people
no,
don't
no
realize
more.
that you
Yar,
character.
Naruto, Rasengan.
No matter how smart you think you are, or rather, no matter how smart you think characters are, they cannot be as smart as you are as a writer. Smarter
Yeah.
than you are as a writer. You need to figure out these things. That's why you find writers speaking to professors of
Yeah.
universities,
Yeah.
meeting
And
up with.
having editors, for instance.
Yeah, because you need to put into context. Because I've lost count of how many people have been speaking to the guy who fired Pluto. What's the name again? Something
The
the
guy who
grass.
who fired Pluto.
Remember, Pluto was supposed to be a
Oh,
planet. Who
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 said it's no longer a planet? Neil
yeah,
deGrasse Tyson.
yeah,
Is that
that's
him?
him. Yeah, do you know how many authors and comic book writers and film producers come to him to discuss their
Yeah, he has a podcast.
science,
Yeah.
the science of how these things work? Because it's good
Yeah.
to have a little bit of context to see how this smart character in your universe manages to be smart.
There's actually an episode where he was dissecting whether Thanos was right or not.
Which
In case you guys don't know.
I'm sure he figured out he wasn't. But anyway, don't get me wrong.
I think he said he was right, actually.
Then
No, that does not make sense.
it
But
doesn't
that's a
make
story
sense at all.
it's a story for another day, though.
Yeah.
You have a device that can give you infinite resources, and you decide to
No,
use
also, if you like, just quick before we go back to Naruto, I'm just like, if you kill the population, half the universe, everybody's going to repopulate. What are you going to do? You're just going to keep killing people forever, and you're going to live forever to kill these people forever? Like, that doesn't work.
Yeah. At the same time, you have this device that can give you unlimited resources.
That's the
why
one.
Why don't you increase
No,
the
I'm
resources?
saying even if the device works one way and it's like it has to kill half the universe, you have to do this periodically.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't work. Like even if you kill half the universe, all of those races are just going to repopulate, and then also they might overpopulate in response to you killing half of the universe.
Do you know what happened after World War I?
Trying,
do you know where the term boomers came from? Do you know where it came from?
The baby boomers. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know?
I know.
Because after World War II, there was a sudden and immediate spike in the of children born. Suddenly, women are very fertile after that war. After war,
in America, right?
The world. Everyone. It's like there was something in the air that says ovaries. Whatever you do, whenever you get, even if it's a quarter of a sperm, you make the thing into a child. Do you hear me? I don't care. We need more.
Somebody played the Naruto music in the background. Do, 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 and all the ovaries were like.
They're like they're getting sage mode energy sitting there. All the areas are like we need more sage mode chakra for us to produce more powerful eggs.
Kage no egg no jutsu.
Okay, let's get back. Yo, our tangents today are getting.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Anyway. Develo, we can't hear you.
Hello.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I think we ended at Danzo, and then I think
Danzo killed that frog that was supposed to go send a message.
Yeah, because he was trying to keep the Jinjuriki out of the village. Good. No, he wasn't. He was trying to get to political play to make Tsunade look incompetent. Let's stop this. I know there's so many Danzo apologists I've seen on Reddit. No.
I will physically fight
honestly, like Danzo, like this was just not the time, my guy. Right? This was not the time to do this.
Yeah.
Honestly.
No, because like again, as Develo says, if it was about the village, the Root should have been there fighting the Akatsuki. They weren't.
You should have been there fighting the Akatsuki himself. Like at the very least, be a part of the security.
With your freaking arm thing that can allow you to cheat death. You don't want to go help the village. Okay. Oh.
Well, no, the threat isn't great enough. The threat is huge.
It's the whole village.
It's not my village. Like I told you, I was better because he was missing his ex-boyfriend. Fight me on that.
Right.
Anyway, so back to the village. The shout out to Connor. Oh, okay. A special shout out to certain characters.
We see Shizune. She doesn't make it because she gets her soul absorbed by one of the pots of pain. Kakashi looks so dope in the.
he read her mind, right? Or something like that.
When he absorbs the soul, when he absorbs the soul, you read their minds.
Okay.
Yeah. So then you also get to see like what's this like Kakashi? Kakashi was doing some big plays, like because he steps in to save Iruka, and the way his intro in there, like hey Kakashi, dramatic.
Kakashi learned from Naruto at this point is like dramatic entrance is a good way to capture the attention of your opponents. Boom.
Bro, Kakashi has been doing the dramatic entrances since Konoha crashed. Now.
Exactly, like I am the one, the future Hokage, the ruler of all. Like I. Anyway,
stepped in and held that man's hand. Like, what are you doing?
But
Hey, like
do you guys think
Iruka
this was
looked like
like
a little.
foreshadowing of him becoming Hokage after?
Foreshadowing of him becoming Okage. Maybe.
maybe.
Because like everybody, when he steps on the scene, everybody's like Kakashi.
Yeah, as if he has like this super duper. It's just Chidori, chief. Like,
Wait, sorry, say again.
He has super duper powers.
I'm saying, like, it's as if he has like these super duper powers that we don't know about, but all he has is Chidori and Magenko. Like,
And Kamui.
Hey, he's a named character. All the non-named characters are putting their hopes on him. They're like,
Like-
you have a distinct hairstyle. Save us.
And then there's the guy with the durag with the interrogation torture department.
Oh, Ibuki.
oh yeah, the guy with the scars. What's his name?
Ibuki.
Ibuki, yes.
And the way I was going on about how we get to understand each other with Pain. I thought at that moment in time, Pain would be like saying,
Hold my beer.
thank you. Someone here gets it. Not even that. Pain was like,
Ibiki. Sorry, not Ibuki. Ibiki.
You call this pain? You think you could understand me with this level of pain that you're bringing here? Let me teach you something about real pain. Could you also not just on your goddamn chest? I'll summon a gigantic bed. I'll summon a gigantic bed on you through you.
Like, yeah, Ibiki died in this, didn't he? I mean, he came back. I don't know how that works, because that's when the jutsu started becoming like extra
I don't
magical.
understand how Nagato's jutsu works. Like, does the bird?
But we'll get to that.
Okay.
But anyway.
The bed went through that poor guy. Secondly, I know that gigantic multi-headed dog that keeps dividing is a nuisance, but the way it got tapped in that tin thing and got cooked alive, like, wow, this thing keeps dying in the most horrible way.
I'll be like, dog, why do you keep summoning me?
If that dog,
stop summoning me, dog.
I wonder if that dog was just looking at Nagato like, dog, I regret making a contact. I regret making a contact with you.
I know I'm a zombie and all that, but still, come on, guy. The way they're killing me.
No, I'm calling Jutsu Union now. I'm calling the Jutsu Union, the Jutsu Kosatu, like Numsa. They have to come. I need compensation.
I need to still do this. Dog, come on. Like, Nagato, please, man.
At least, Nyana.
I'm taking you to court. I'm serving my divorce papers. This contract.
We need some time apart, because the way I'm dying.
Yeah. Who else? Like, well, no. Does Choji's dad doesn't bite it in this?
No.
Choza, yeah. No, I think Choza does. Choza
does.
Oh,
it
yeah,
is the Choji who doesn't. He managed to escape because they fight together with the fight against the Pain.
Yeah.
Shimura Tensegai and
Tendo Pain.
Yeah.
What's his name again? What's his real name again?
Yahiko. Are you talking about the body?
Yeah, the body is Yahiko. Yeah. He's the Deva path, is he not?
Yeah.
There you go.
Because
I remember
we all call him Pain.
I used to remember the different names. There was the Deva path,
Deva path, I think Preta path.
Yeah.
What was the other one? Yo, I'm forgetting my paths now.
Research. Why should this guy answer all these questions for you? You must go study. This is how teachers made you feel like when they were stuck and didn't have the answers. They'd yell at you and tell you go on study.
You forgot the fourth one.
You
forgot the fourth one.
Why?
I had a computer teacher. I had a computer teacher back in Sudan. Shout out to Sudan again. This guy was not qualified for the job that he was in. You know how I know? He basically just made us write everything that was in the textbook. And whenever we had questions, he was just like, go look at the textbook. Book. Don't ask me.
It's in the book, Chief.
So I can't answer your questions.
I'm like, no, I can just teach myself if that's the case. Why are you here?
Must I think for you? So yeah. Anyway.
Anyway, yeah. Go research your parts. I don't remember all of the parts, but moving on, right?
And then we meet. Then
No, we gotta shout out Kakashi's dope lightning shadow clone
Story.
situation.
yes,
No, where
All
he
right.
basically like he was using a shadow clone. Like this is when like I'm sure Masashi Kishimoto's head was on fire when he was writing this because you just get to see Kakashi, bro, is a ninja's ninja. Like
yes.
you just like if this guy had the power level of both Sasuke and Naruto, he
The
would
story
be
would be over.
The show would be called Kakashi, though.
Yes.
Let's be honest.
because you like the thing is
Kakashi Shippuden,
like yeah, basically because like
which is hilarious because Kakashi means scarecrow. So it'd be Hurricane Scarecrow.
Yeah. You are my friend. Then they show him and Toby there.
But then again, Naruto Shippuden makes even less sense. Fish cake, fish cake, Hurricane.
yeah, I thought it was ramen, but anyway.
Naruto means fish cake.
Right?
Really?
Yeah. That you see that thing in the ramen ball that would with a pink swirly line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Naruto. Imagine naming your child after that.
Hey, well, we don't know any better, Chief.
Like
I mean,
Tale
like,
of a
I mean,
Gutsy Ninja.
Ichigo
What
is
shall I?
strawberry, so.
no, I'm saying like the thing is, like that's the thing about English. Sometimes you can't directly translate. Like in like Sesotho, right? Muntle is beautiful. If you name your child that, if you name your child Muntle or Buntle, you good, right?
Yes.
But if you name her beautiful, it looks weird.
It sounds
Yeah. That's
beauty.
good. Mm.
I've met so many preciouses, and I'm just like, why didn't they just use the actual language
Hey,
too? It sounds so much better. But
surprise
Yeah.
anyway,
really.
yeah.
To this day,
Like, I
I
don't know
don't
why
know
my
much
hair has
about
to be
soccer, but
surprised, but okay.
And I'm
I
just
don't know
like,
much
Ish,
about
and I'm just like,
soccer,
Ish,
but
like,
surprise really is a name I'll never forget.
I'm just like, Ish, did your father was your father like not expecting you? So it's like, surprise! It's like, hey, what?
Papa, ah!
But the thing is, Muriri is hair, dog.
I
So it's
know.
like,
Surprise
yeah,
hair.
surprise hair.
But moving on. What this? Yeah. Yeah,
Kakashi.
that's when he was using his clone and figuring out and like using the clone the way you're supposed to as a ninja, not like Naruto.
Naruto
Like
is
Masashi is like writing big brain strategic plays up until Naruto steps onto the scene. Then he's
that's
just
a
like
that's when he
Free
focused
I
flow.
can
on
Free
relax.
flow.
Then he can relax. Like as soon as Naruto steps into the story, he's like, phew.
let me stop
I
talking
think
for a
that's
while.
why they sometimes do these things like rage mode. Like maybe they show Ichigo wearing a hollow mask so that like he can just maybe he's bored of drawing tense stuff. So he's like, okay, I'm just gonna do whatever here.
Yeah.
Because
No, I'm saying for Masashi because he went on record and said that he doesn't like smart characters like that. He's just like he was looking for ways to like I need to get Naruto back in the story now because now I'm tired of
yeah,
like because
exactly.
anytime he's writing Shikamaru, anytime he's writing Kakashi, his brain is on
It
fire.
drains you, bro. I'm sure it drains him. It's like, yo, my goodness. I need to recharge after this.
True.
Sasuke, Naruto, Shikamaru, Sasuke, Shikamaru, Kakashi. Who else?
Tsunade.
Neji, Tsunade.
Especially in this arc, coordinating with all those slugs,
Oh, yeah.
getting
Oh,
intel
yeah,
from here.
yeah.
Whoa, I would like,
Mhm.
whoa.
No, this definitely this arc put her in definite like I think people underrate her as a Hokage. And look, in terms of administration and in terms of like crisis management, she's at least third, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Oh no, she was pulling up all healing everyone. Uh,
I
big
mean, she handled it better than Hiruzen handled Konoha Crush because they were both surprised. Like
is
Konoha Crush was
That's
a
true.
surprise attack, but this one was also a surprise attack, and she managed to like load up. Like I mean, again, Orochimaru was not trying to go for mass casualties, but like the amounts of casualties that did occur on his watch in comparison, like she managed to keep a lot of the citizens alive with her chakra alone. Like
hell,
yeah.
just to show just how much insane chakra these three sages have. They had nothing to scoff at, and she can still punch her head off.
Yeah.
Bear that in mind. So, shout out to Tsunade. I wanted to say the MVPs of this arc for me were like Kakashi was the first one on the top. Like, gathered intel, figured out the Deva Pass powers, figured out about the 5 second time gap, and then figured enough to tell this person to go because he's stuck and like run and go tell the Hokage, and then use the last bit of chakra you have to prevent crazy metallic boy from nuking
Yeah.
for you. She was like,
Choji, yeah,
Choji's like, I will come with this away. Like, which
and this
brings,
is also when
okay,
you
you
get to
gotta
see the
ask,
difference. Sorry?
The
these
difference?
are questions I gotta ask later when you discuss, when you discuss what Kamui actually is doing. Because there's so many questions afterwards.
Yeah.
Hey, look, dog, it does what the plot needs it to do. But
So
anyway,
the Mr.
uh,
vanishes and then Kakashi dies. Oh no.
yo,
And
and
like,
like when you are reading week to week or watching week to week, you're just like,
When Choji was running the dog.
yeah. And then
no, I'm just saying, like when Kakashi, like, cause that scene was like written like he was not gonna make it, cause he even says
Yeah.
to himself, if I use this last jutsu, that's it for me. And it's just like,
But I don't want to lie
no.
to you guys. Like, for me, ne? When I knew her, no, but this guy's not dead. When they showed me, when we saw him with his dad, because he was with his dad, was like at that fire, like
yeah,
Yes, in
whatever.
the afterlife.
I'm
no,
like,
but
the
that's
fact that we're
after.
seeing this guy in the afterlife, no, he's
No,
not
but
dead.
that's after. That happens way after. Like when
Mm.
you're reading week to week, chapter to chapter, you're just like, ah, woo, 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 woo.
Yeah.
Everybody
Wait.
was like, we cut one another one. Oh God! And it's the middle of a battle. Kakashi, get up! Get up!
Yeah.
Somebody try
No,
slugging him.
I think basically what happened is that maybe even editors stepped in and they're just like, "Chief, you
No,
cannot."
dog, nah, dog, nah, not Kakashi, dog, nah,
At this point,
nah, fam.
JRR was at the height of his influence over Kishimoto. Was like, yes, yes, let
More,
him die. Let them
more.
all die. Let the pain flow through you.
Nah, but
That's at this moment, like,
I'm with Buckmeister on this one. I'm sure they were like, no, dog. Mm-mm.
No, I think somebody just left Masashi to his own devices, and then they were just like they heard screaming on the internet, and they were just like, what was that sound? What was that noise?
the moment they
Masashi did what?
You can imagine like in all companies, ne?
Hmm.
It's so tense, and then the boss just comes out. I can only see it now, like in a like a movie. Like this Asian guy just comes out, opens the door, and it's like, and then everybody's looking at him. It's like, you know what, guys? First it was Jiraiya, and now it's Kakashi. You guys can take the rest of the day off.
yeah,
Hi.
like everyone, I get the feeling at
No,
that
like
point.
like remember how we watch Bakuman and you see how they all reacted in Bakuman and all of
Yeah.
that stuff. Now I'm just imagining how hot that office must have been when they killed off Jiraiya. Now imagine they want to add Kakashi to that list. You
It was
everybody like I'm
at
sure
first
other
like,
editors, like I'm sure even other editors stopped editing their manga to go into the room with Masashi Kishimoto. It's like you have to bring them back.
okay, Kishimoto Sensei. Okay, we beg of you.
Please.
Onegashimasu.
Onegaishimasu.
Onegashimasu. And then you just see,
We did it again. Oh my god.
I'm sure Ichiro Oda's like, you know what? I need to kill Ace because
yeah,
the way Masashi is killing like important people in his story, I
that's
gotta
like,
kill somebody.
No, that's where that Marineford arc came because he bodied Whitebeard and Ace in one story,
Damn,
and he
bro.
was like, "You."
at this point, people were shedding man tears. People were like feeling like we are extra suicidal. No, we are sad that Kakashi died, but we are also we got all that more determination to kill Pain. Like, so Naruto, you better
Yeah.
get your ass back here. Somebody needs to go let
Hey
Naruto
dog,
know.
this sage mode better
Better be
be
worth
They
it,
better
man.
hey
kill
dog,
you.
it better be Super Saiyan. Like you see what happened with Goku and Super Saiyan. That's what we need right now. Because you,
And then we get to see what's his name. Oh, okay. So then we have this wonderful dialogue between Pain and Tsunade,
Mm-hmm.
where she's like trying to figure out blah 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 blah. It's a lot of talking about psychology. Like
yeah.
you killed my people, I'm killing your people. Isn't this the cycle of pain? Only through pain do you guys come to understand each other, which is a whole lot of BS. There's a thing called empathy for a reason, not apathy. Empathy. To empathize with somebody, you don't necessarily need to have gone through what they're going through. You need to recognize and see pain in their eyes, and then you can see, like, this person is suffering.
Yeah, but
That's
that's
what
the
being
whole
human has been
purpose
called.
of Naruto's Tokno Jutsu, is it not?
Well, we'll
No,
get.
because I mean, like the thing is, right, is that where Nagato's headspace is at right now, and
Yes.
where the ninja space is at right now, and the ninja world in general. In terms of the ninja world sense, he's
Yes.
completely 100% right because ninjas never come together at this point
Yeah,
until like okay,
a
we have a
disaster.
common
Yeah,
enemy or a disaster or something
Mm,
happening, Yana.
mm,
Because like the very same thing happened to Payne's village, and nobody in the Leaf village is like, because I mean, in a sense, it is a little bit of a critique on Tsunade herself because you get to see that she forgot that she was in the Third Great Ninja War and that
yeah.
they ravaged the Hidden Rain village
mm.
during their battles and everything.
It's
Like
it's
that.
kind of
She
like
was there.
it's kind of like Ozymandias in Watchmen. If you guys remember Watchmen and Ozymandias, because it
Right.
was
Yeah.
like he needed to get
The
America
biggest,
and
the
was it Russia? I forgot.
No, basically the world was at nuclear war. So what he did is he summoned a giant squid to make everybody be like, you see, there's aliens out there. So do you want to fight each other or do you want to fight the aliens? And
Exactly.
the
Yeah.
problem about that is like when you unite over a problem, right? Or not even
Hmm.
over a problem, when you unite over a common enemy, that alliance is always temporary.
yeah,
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
always.
Yeah.
They they can't see the common good. That's why Naruto's approach ultimately is the one that works. But then we get to then it's during the dialogue with Tsunade that's when Pain finds out where Naruto is, Mount
Boku, yeah.
Myoboku. He even says it, Mount Myoboku. Oh, so the nine tails isn't here. I shall take my leave. And then he starts floating off. Oh, by the way, seeing how you're all directing your chakra to your feet, it means that Kakashi gave you the information about my powers, but it's not gonna help you anymore. Everyone shall know pain. Wee, up he floats, and then
Ish.
Yo, and then they play that rest nice.
Paper Woman, what's the name?
Oh, Conan.
Conan is like, why are you doing this? Like, bitch, it's the Leaf Village. I was not gonna resist even if you asked me. But you can't use that jutsu. Yes, I am.
Mm.
Goes up to the sun. Then Tsunade is busy and is like, what are you planning to do?
But
And then
shout out to Jiraiya for actually helping Conan, because Conan was basically under what's his name again? Nagato's, I don't know how to call it, spell, you know?
they were both grieving. They were
No,
both for
she look, no, she was 100% on board with destroying the Leaf Village at that
yes.
point. She
Mm,
like if she could
See,
Sekai Ni, she would
right.
Sekai Ni.
the reason she was objecting is because of how she knows how weakened n- actual Nagato is.
Mm.
He's
Yeah, because
suffering.
like ever since he used the ghetto Mazo statue when
Yes,
Ganzo and freaking Hanzo,
I
the
would have.
salamander.
He's the only character. If I found out he finished all his chakra like that, run out of Len Tsukuyomi immediately, put him into the Tsukuyomi dimension. In that Tsukuyomi dimension, make him suffer the Amaterasu burns for all eternity. Let's feel that fire continuously, like
Damn.
like 700 years, and then
Damn.
bring him bring him back to the real world. And as he's busy dying from all the chakra withdrawals from all the genjutsu, whatever, he's busy going into a coma. Burn him for real.
But guys, if Itachi was still alive, what would have happened?
Oh no, this would have been over a long time ago.
No,
Like,
because
wow.
yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing.
Was
Like I
the
think because the thing is like Itachi only realizes how much he messed up like a lot later, and then
Yeah.
when you finally put two and two together, you realize that what's this like part of the issue now is that like what's this I was like he realizes that he was young, like he realizes that he was too
Yeah.
young to be dealing with the Uchiha massacre because darn. Okay, we'll get to that. But anyway, moving on.
we should call this episode screw you Danzo.
All the homies hate Danzo.
You know?
Sick.
That's
Done.
Dance is the one who needs a Kendrick's level of hate. Like
I hate
I
the way
hate the
that
way
you
that you
wear
walk.
I hate the way that you wear
Sharingan.
your Sharingan. I hate the way that you wear your
Take off those
bandages.
bandages, nigga.
You know,
I'm the biggest hater.
it's all been about love and war. Love and hate. Let me tell you, I'm the biggest hater. I hate the way that you walk. I hate the way that you. I hate the way you steal chakra. I hate the way you steal heroes and cells. I hate the way that you think you're smart.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I hate the way that you use your cane. I hate the way that you think you're an Okage.
I hate the way that you use you use Shushu's eye. If you
No, hey,
like just flat up on a bit, right?
Danzo was a right prick.
You
But
know,
moving on.
shout out to
Yeah,
Be Smart for reading
since he
that
used the
character
Gezo model
reference.
statue,
Yeah.
and since he used the Gezo model statue and all of that stuff, like yeah, he's been basically immobilized because his body was not made to was just to actually use that thing. So now
Yes.
he's like basically crippled. Like Nagato's basically crippled. So she was like, yeah, you can't just be throwing out powerful jutsus like this.
Like for Yaiko. For Yaiko. For Yaiko.
What was your meme? What's this? For mom and dad?
For mom and dad? For mom? For
What?
daddy? For
For
Yaiko.
dad!
Yes. Dad! Yeah. For pain. And I just shout out to them also, the Toads figuring out that something's wrong
Yeah.
by seeing that the messenger Toad is dead.
Yeah.
And he then sent another messenger to because Kasan is at the Leaf Village buying supplies, and so the trick is that they're not going to travel all the way back. They're just going to use her to reverse summon these guys to the village. And shout out to that scene because it was like, okay, we have a message from the great sage. He needs me to reverse summon him here. Yes. Then at this point, like everybody's like, "You shall know pain. Be one with pain." They're like, pain. What are you doing?" That's not. Oh yeah, I was riding. They're riding like this. Doing, 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 doing. What are you doing, pain?
Why do you have to add the sound effects, man?
Dude.
I'm sorry, I cannot see her move without hearing that sound effect, doing, 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 because that's so big.
Like that thing go doing.
Doing. Anyway, then like Shinra Tensei. He
Yo,
lands, mom.
no, we gotta do the thing first. Rest now eyes. You done is gay. Sekai the world shall know pain. And this is when I don't know, like in the English, right? The way
Yeah.
that they delivered it, it was just like he wanted to make something like it sounded like it was devastating, but it
Yes.
was like he just whispered it, like he just whispered destruction because he just goes almighty push. And then in the Japanese, he was like, "No, I'm destroying a villain."
Shinra Tensei. Oh,
But
I don't know
you
which
have
one
to
I like.
admit the art style, the artwork
the artwork of you see, it's
of
not an
destruction.
No, what I like is it's not like an explosion. It's not like a typical
It's
nuke
like an
because it's done.
implosion of sorts. I
You
don't know.
just see a wave and smoke, and
Yeah.
you just see dead earth, and it's like so beautifully animated. It's like this is the moment. Like, guys, give these guys a bigger budget. Remember, and that we are from an age where they didn't have enough budget for the entire for entire episodes or entire seasons. It used to be little bits and pieces where they have peak animation, and then even certain episodes like this is the part that gets properly animated, and then other
Yeah.
parts just cutting corners here and there. There at that moment, they said, you know what, like 60% of this episode's budget must go to that scene alone.
We'll give you guys pizza for the whole week. It's
Yeah,
fine.
no shame. Like,
Yeah.
look, we have to pay for the animation. We need to pay for all the graphics and animation. So we are not gonna pay you. We're gonna make sure that you have food and water. So
You even go home to see
and
your
school
wives,
fees.
guys. We'll let you go
Yeah.
home and see your wives. Come
It's
on.
okay, but because you need to pay here first. The money will come back to you guys. Don't worry, because this scene is going to be so epic that people are going to watch this show forever. But we need to get this part right, okay? And then the team was so galvanized at this moment because they just saw the storyline like, we shall do right by Masashi Kishimoto.
You.
Hi! For Kishimoto Sensei! For Kishimoto Sensei! For Kishimoto Sensei! Animate! Yeah! They spent the last 48 hours animating this scene without food, water, or rest. Some of these people ended up hospitalized by the time the scene was over. Like, brother, don't leave me! And the graphics, okay, they're brilliant. Then I leave it to you, my animation staff. Call the ambulance quickly!
And then somebody comes out. Doo-doo-doo.
I promise you, we need to have enough budget to animate our tangents. I'm telling you.
Okay, moving on. So
Hi.
we get it. I just wanted to know that was this. I think this is one of the times I prefer the Japanese over the English because for me they're interchangeable. Almighty Push is cool. Almighty Push is cool, but there's something different about Shinra Tensei.
True.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, I've always been a sub stand for the get go, and I think not. It's a pity Bernardo wasn't here for this episode because I think the one thing that I like the most about is the thing that you don't get to see most of, especially about dubbing, is the thing we have as a South African nature. We understand the phonetics when it comes to communication. So Shinra Tensei, we feel it. We want to, and they as much as Almighty Push is such a good name for an attack, we would have loved it because if they'd used Shinra Tensei even in the dub
Yeah,
version,
like that's
because
like because sometimes with Sasuke's voice actor, he does use like the Japanese version of the attack. So yeah, I feel like Troy Baker should have said Shinra Tensei
because he would have slapped it off the park. It would have been a hole in one
because his voice acting was
compliment.
amazing. Like if you look at like if you first off, I feel like Naruto is one of those anime where the English dub voice actors were really acting.
they were
Like
trying their best.
they put their
Yeah.
foot in it for me personally because like if I listen to Kakashi in thingy in English, like I told you guys, like there was that one line that he told Orochimaru back in like part 1 where he's like, if you take one more step towards Sasuke, one of us will die here. And I was like, yo.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah.
even if you listen to Jiraiya and the way Jiraiya sounds in the English
Yeah.
dub, but if you listen to them in the Japanese dub, it's also good. Like it was so good because I remember I
Well,
was
most
watching
of them are
Naruto
pros.
because I was watching Naruto in dub, and then I switched to sub, and it still sounded amazing. So I just feel like voice acting wise, the whole crew, everybody, Male Flanagan, all of them, they killed it. But there's just parts for me where it's better in the English dub, and then there's parts for me where it's better in the Japanese dub or whatever. But yeah, this is one of those things where I can't watch it in the English dub. I can't like Shinra Tensei just feels different.
It hits home. Now, shout out to the voice acting. And why I say that you could have said Shinra Tensei, the characters are busy screaming out Rasengan. They're not screaming out spiraling sphere.
Spiraling
Spiraling
sphere.
sphere. They're not screaming out to the thousands of birds.
Yeah.
Chopping thousands
Yeah,
of
I think
birds.
they were very smart about. I mean, Kadon. They don't say Kadon. Neither do they say Kagebashi no Jitsu. But I think on the others, they're like, no, guys, we cannot compromise on these ones. We're not going to translate these ones.
Yeah, so they could have.
Yeah, I mean, like Sharingan wasn't translated. What was another one?
Amaterasu. They could have
Yeah,
said
Amaterasu also. Yeah.
Yeah.
Amaterasu.
Kenki Genkai is
Tsukiyomi.
Kenki Genkai. You know what I mean?
Yes.
They kept on saying fire style.
Yeah, Fire Style, Shadow Clone,
Shadow
you know.
Clone. We can understand. Maybe.
Yes, yeah, some of that stuff I understand, but like no, Shinra Tensei should have been Shinra Tensei.
Shinra
Like they
Tensei.
should have
Yeah,
Bancho Tane should have been Bancho Tane.
it's also one of my favorites.
Oh, hey, Bancho Tane is fire. Bancho Tane.
Okay, we are getting there. Because we get to this wonderful scene. The village gets devastated, and then Sakura, for the first time in her life, says something important. Screams out for.
She pissed me off. She pissed me off. Oh, I'm gonna tell you where she pissed me off.
Why can't you just punch people? What's the problem?
No, but I'm saying no, not here. Here I like okay, first off, somebody said like Sakura is OP because she knows the Naruto summoning jutsu.
Yeah, I wanted to say that. Like, this is where she figured out like, right, I've decided to defeat pain. Like, girl, what are you going to do? I'm going to use the jutsu, the secret jutsu that shall destroy pain once and for all. And why haven't you done it until now? Oh, well, the situation wasn't desperate enough. I shall now use it. Okay, let's see this jutsu. We need your help.
Masashi man, no, the hate you have for Sasuke, Sakura, bro, is
No,
strong.
because like he says that he loves Sakura, but it's just like
This is how I
feel. Like, this is how I feel about you. This is how I feel about Akira Toriyama and Piccolo. Like every time Akira Toriyama said an R.I.P.
He's my
Akira
favorite
Toriyama,
character.
but every time he said he's his favorite character, everybody would just be like,
Really? Sure.
You mean the fight between Piccolo and Android 17? Is that it? Like
That's the most epic fight he's ever had. After that, it was all downhill from there. Like, you sure?
like when you let him get waxed on Namek, like he got waxed in his home planet.
By basically tickle beams.
Yeah.
Pim, 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 pim,
So
pim, pim, pim,
when Masashi says that he loved Sakura and he had plans for Sakura, it's just like
What
where?
are those plans?
because chief. But anyway, moving on. So Naruto lands. It's a cold intro, but like also he's just like, Granny, we told you to take us to the Leaf Village.
This is the Leaf Village.
And then Naruto sees the Mount Rushmore Hokage heads.
But shout out to that's how much chakra this old woman has. Not only did she reverse summon Naruto,
Bruh.
she reverse summoned Naruto, her husband. She summoned her man as well. And
like 3 giant frogs on top of that. She summoned the whole squad.
The blue one,
3 giant frogs and a small intermediate frog. Because Naruto's not on top of Gamabunta, it's on top of
Gamakichi.
He's on top of Gamakichi, who's on top of Gamabunta.
Yeah.
Hey, the sages don't play. That chakra pool is a lot.
Like, yeah. Dun, 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 dun. And the music just boom. Doom. 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 Doom, 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 doom.
Even the animators here were like, okay, one more week of pizza, please. Guys, please.
At this moment in time, the staff was like, okay, guys, we've done the explosion. You can rest. But isn't there the Naruto appearance? Yes. But we don't expect any more from you. You've done your level best.
No, sir. It's fine.
We can't let Masashi Kishimoto dance.
That time they all stepped out of the hospital beds. It was like like they're unplugging themselves.
Go. No, you must sign. Yeah.
No.
We must
go. Hanase.
Hanase. Yamaru! I saw a young I forgot the name of the guy who made Yugi. He just had a nest. Oh, Yamete! Yugi! I like the slide.
You know what's hilarious though? It's quick side note. When you're actually watching that in the dub, and I think also in the sub, like the regular stuff, they does actually say Yugi, please stop. It was like Yugi Yamate. So apparently, like that, it was so bad that even like Taya had to step in and like, guy, Jim, please. Relax. He's already dead.
He's not gonna. He ain't dead enough. That's the energy I need when you kill Danzo. Draw, monster Kado. Draw. And then you see, Sasuke should have then took you on me, and then summoned the fairy at that point and like, draw, monster Kado. Draw, monster.
And I love the English, and I also love the English dub because he's so spicy. He's like, I draw again. And he's like, looks like it's just not your day. Yeah. Oh well. I was like,
okay, Kai. We are getting to the coolest part because they see that this is village. We see that Pain is the one sitting there alone.
Yeah.
Walking towards the Ninetales. Oh, so you've come. Yay, how convenient.
Yeah.
And Conan is like, okay, the Ninetales is here. but after that attack, you're going to be extremely vulnerable. But we need to capture the Nine Tails for this, once again, for Yariko's sake. Okay, so I'm not gonna go infiltrate the village because you got what you wanted. I'm gonna protect your body now, so I'm gonna fly back. Peace. Then they throw the summoning one. That was one of the coolest scenes again, like mid-air. Kuchiyose no Jutsu.
But did that conversation make sense though to you guys? Because at
But
the time we still didn't know Nagato, right? Was there at this
yeah,
point?
No, I think so because like remember the thing is Jiraiya has given them intel.
yeah,
Ah,
the real body's not here, so we
So
know.
they already like in Nagato's mind, right? Because of all of the stuff that he's managed to gather through the invasion and the
Mm.
stuff that he's relayed to Conan, he's just like if somebody does get desperate enough to come attack me directly while I'm fighting Naruto,
Yeah,
I might need a
I
bodyguard.
need protection.
yeah.
Mm.
Yeah,
So
so
that's
it
what,
made sense to me.
and then it begins. First is the conversation. Tsunade lands there. Tsumaka,
The whole
you.
West Kakashi thing, no?
No, first is
No,
you've trampled on the
yeah.
flower of my grandfather. You will pay the ultimate price. Like I do not. Now that the Nine Tails is here, I have no need for you.
No, I what I love is like he's like, oh, so you've begun to you understood a bit of my
Bit of my
pain,
pain.
but I don't.
Even in
No,
time for you.
shout out to Masashi with the dialogue here because
You.
like, hey dog, he managed to work in the name and it never felt cringe. That's
Yeah,
an
Yes.
impressive
Mm.
feat.
Mm.
yeah, that's true.
Like, okay, I've come to understand a bit of my pain, but I don't have any business with you. I have business with a Naruto cuts in. Man, that was
Yo,
second. What?
yo.
Oh, like
And I was like, when did you summon the Shadow Clone to do that?
every single kid in the whole world at that point had an orgasmic sigh of catharsis, like, yes!
We were all like, let's
That's why I know you guys disagree, and every time I say it, but I feel like this was Naruto Super Saiyan moment, dog. Because it was like,
No, I don't
dog,
disagree to that at all. I know people want to say that it was the first time Kurama came out, but like that
No,
didn't.
no.
No, because you gotta understand, like Super Saiyan, the reason why it was so cathartic was because Frieza was so hard to destroy.
yeah,
Frieza was so hard to kill. So when Super Saiyan came out, it shook the world. Pain has been bodying people. He
left,
killed
right, and
Jiraiya.
center.
He killed Kakashi at this point. He killed a bunch of people. He killed Choza. Like, Pain was like this immovable force. So when you saw one of them go, oh, sorry, quick shout out to Konohamaru and his Rasengan. It was a
yeah,
good
Yeah.
Rasengan. But
yeah,
anyway,
it
coming back
was.
to this.
Mm.
But coming back to also, it's proof that if you're not a named character, you're a Jonin, you're useless. Because I don't understand why the Genin was able to handle a path of pain and the Jonin are just getting washed. But anyway, no, it's like I just wonder if like was this Tsunade just looks at her stuff sometimes and she's just like, Tuna, I should hire the kids. The 12-year-olds are just way more competent
Like,
than you are.
if only she wasn't busy and she still had a crystal ball, she would have promoted him there and then.
Oh, he would have been a Jonin.
Like, but she was too busy. Nobody could relay the report. Like, he Rasengan, the path of pain. Oh,
Unlike Shikamaru, whose story I heard, I saw this with my own eyes. So I'm gonna write your name. Approved. What's my stamp?
And I wonder if like Ibisu just like I wonder if Ibisu just embellished. He was just like, no, what happened is that me and Kona Hamaru teamed up together. It's like, Chief, you were down. No, that's not what
No.
you're
happened.
KO. You are down for the dumps. You're seeing stars and banners.
Like, how did you become a Jonin? But anyway, back to Naruto, right? Like the reason why this was the Super Saiyan moment was because Pain was just so hard to kill. And Naruto
Yes.
took one of them down with one shot. That was when you just knew it's game
Even
time.
that panel in the manga was dope, dog. Like that was just like, dog, I don't have time for this. You're out. I'm
And
done with you.
shout
Bye.
out to the animation crew because they put their foot in that moment. It's like, we're going to animate the shit out of this scene.
Yeah.
And then we have like Granny, a person of your level should not care about people, scum like these people, scum
Yeah.
like these.
Go sip
Hokage
some
of yours
tea. Yeah.
goes,
Go sip some tea or something.
And like before you leave, I can sense anyone in this boat. What can't I say? Hey, did you send Kakashi off on some mission? Silence.
Yeah.
I understand. And then is it Gamma
Yamakichi.
Kichi then takes Tsunade away
Yeah.
to her student, and that's when she wrinkles up. We see how wrinkled her hands are get.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but it was
yeah.
not the first time though we saw it.
No, but
Right?
we didn't see it to this extent. Like the
Yeah.
thing is that like we get to see because it's interesting between her and Orochimaru. Like Jiraiya has technically the safest jutsu between the three of them
Yeah.
in terms of a power up.
Mm.
Because like both Orochimaru and Tsunade, when they use those jutsus, things happen to their bodies or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
So, but anyway,
And
yeah,
then basically the fight starts. Oh, first we start with the talk no jutsu, and that's when Naruto finds out. Oh, wait, you were trained by Jiraiya Sensei, and you killed him? How dare you!
it's the first time I heard him call him Jiraiya Sensei.
Like, wow.
Like
Some,
that's how pissed Naruto is. You know how angry he's got to be to actually use like proper
full
naming
name.
conventions.
Somewhere in the afterlife, Jiraiya's like,
Hey, bro.
He's like, Emma, Minato, did you hear that? He called me sensei.
he caught me Sensei for the first time in his entire life. Like, okay, let's see what's happening. Where's where's Kushina? Oh yeah, she's still busy walking up and down. She's busy walking. She's busy walking up and down looking for Hiruzen. He's been hiding ever since. Oh, someone interfering
Oh,
in
there's,
the
there's
stuff.
this beautiful meme that I saw. We'll talk about it when we get to the war arc. But if you're watching this, you watch
Yes.
Naruto. But there's this beautiful meme where it's like the fourth and like the third, and like before it's like, and the third is like, all right, everybody, let's go. And it's just a panel from the show, but it's like, all right, everybody, are we ready to go to the battlefield? And then the fourth Hokage is like, hold up. You and me need to talk.
Yes.
And they're like, talk about what, Minato? You know what we need to talk about. And it's like, yeah, it's like, no, 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 no. I need to whoop your ass because
Anyway,
anyway, but getting back to it, right? Yeah. So then so then he finds so then basically what happens is he sends the summoning attack at thingy at Naruto. We get to see that the frogs get active this time. Like they were
Yeah.
getting their get back
they
for
were
Jiraiya.
busy.
Yeah.
Oh, once again, I am ungraceful. That what ungracefulness is that?
Nigga,
Like,
what's my
bah, bah,
knife?
He
bah,
wanted
bah.
he like like and you could feel it like he was hitting those things for Jiraiya. Like
And then like
like the combos
I,
were so
I remember
unnecessary.
the part he knocked it down. It's like it's coming towards you. Like, don't worry, I'm ungraceful. D like those combos. I was
No,
but
that guy was like for 5 seconds. Those frogs became Street Fighters. It was ultra combo.
I remember then who else got Rasengan next?
No, then
Because
what happens is that they do another summoning. They send like a giant rhino, two giant
Yes.
rhinos.
and then
Yeah.
then Naruto is the one who Naruto catches it, says it to
Yeah,
Gamabunta. Gamabunta flies up, 2-hit combos. Then the other ones, the other two to the two swords, like what?
yeah.
That
And
part was
then
beautiful.
after that,
Then
like Naruto does a shadow clone. That's when we get to see Odama Rasengan for the first time, and it's
yes,
Oh yeah, that was
huge.
dope though, yo.
And then we run. Oh, one of my favorite moments. Ooh, this moment was so fire to me.
yes,
When he's like, they like Katsuyu is in Naruto's ear and he's talking about, oh yeah, they all have like connected eyes or vision and whatever the case. So they can't attack him and whatever. Hey, enter
that
Naruto.
bit.
Yo, and he was just like, oh, I know that I hit him. And then he was like, yeah, well, they can dodge. If they can see, they can dodge. It's like, okay, then I hit them with an attack that they can't see. Ugh,
Yes,
dives in.
boom.
Zoom. And then it's like he dodges it. And then all of a sudden,
Boom.
ah!
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah. And I think it was a one shot, wasn't it?
That's what you learn about Sage. Was like these things. He was one hit KOing the paths of pain.
Mhm.
Yo.
That was so
Ah,
great.
I stood up, bruh. I stood up, yo. Like I was cheering like it was a soccer match. Naruto, my boy.
Yes! Make them feel the pain again.
Yeah,
They already know pain, but they must know more pain.
yeah. They must know our pain. I don't care about his pain.
Yes. And Yeah, shout out to then of course Payne is busy trying to explain you're seeing the tree and not the forest. They're trying to address the small thing,
Yeah.
but it's gonna lead to the issue. And the captain's like, I keep on telling you, shut up. And
Yeah.
then
He's like,
I like
let's settle this thing. And then all of a sudden, like
I said,
Naruto does something that I really appreciate in this fight
yeah,
because, like, you know, when you see a lot of shonen protagonists or whatever, or just
yeah,
fights in general, they never whip out their dangerous moves when it's like necessary. Like, at least try it. If it doesn't work, that's another thing. But at least try it. And then Naruto's just like, yeah,
like
Rasen Shuriken.
it's time for the Rasen Shuriken. It's like, what is this extremely heavy chakra? It's so dense. Like he's never used it when I was training him. And
Right.
then he threw it. Like he threw it.
Yo, I was so hyped. Oh, that was so beautiful.
Wow! And then it knocks down yet another part of Pain. Like,
Like he KO'd 3 parts of Pain within his arrival,
you
actually.
know? And then
That's true.
that's when the other parts land, and then Data then that's when Penny matters to himself basically. Like Data was right. He simply will not listen.
And you know, like that's a special type of stubborn because Deidara was stubborn. But like
Yeah,
if Deidara is
but
looking at
look,
somebody like,
look,
this guy doesn't listen, now you
you,
must know.
you must know, like, it's a lost person.
He's
This one.
busy trying to give him the speeches of pain and all of this.
Do I care about your pain? Did I ask you I care about? I don't give a rat's ass about your pain. You killed my sensei.
You are not my friend. Ah.
You are not my friend. You are my foe. I'm here to kill you now. You're gonna die.
So wait, just give me a second. I just want to show you guys. Is this what this is it, no?
What are you showing?
What are you showing us?
Ding, 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 ding.
Can you see? Can you see?
You're seeing.
Yeah.
Is this it?
Yep, that's Rasa and Shuriken, baby.
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
And I love how
Brilliant artwork.
And I love how Shikadai tells what's this? He tells Shikamaru is like the best teamwork we can offer Naruto now is to stay out of his way.
Goddamn it.
Right.
We need to back him up. You stay right where you are. Sakura screamed her lungs out for this summoning. We're not gonna waste it.
This is our best move left. Naruto Jutsu.
Kuchiyose. Naruto screaming no jutsu. Naruto! Boom! It worked.
Man.
I think everyone around is like, it actually worked? Of course it worked. Inner Sakura, for the first time in years, appeared like, oh my god, it actually worked. I miss Inner Sakura.
Shanaro. But anyway, so yeah, we get more of this fight. It goes on a little bit. Naruto starts losing his Sage mode. And then after that, you start figuring out how he figured out the workaround because Kurama was not wanting to share space with the frog.
Uncle Kurama, stop being a douche. I know you hate the boy, but still, come on. He kills. He didn't like Jiara. There's no way I could have convinced him with any
No, he's trying to capture you, Chief. He's trying to
capture you. I mean,
yeah.
He's protecting you. Come on.
Yeah. No.
At that moment, Uncle Kurama was like, my chakra is all he ever needed. All he needed to do was just let me go. You know. He needed me to. He just.
We had a hit song and everything.
Come on,
but
it was number
one. Mode.
It was number 1 in the Land of Fire's top 40.
We were chatting, Chief.
We were chatting hits.
We were going platinum. If you have a tail beast bomb, put your hands up. If you have a tail beast bomb, put your hands up.
Everybody kiss me, Kurama. Kurama, I'm here losing control. Put your bombs in the air. Kurama says so.
What the hell?
And then I'm gonna shout out to the Hinata solo verse at this point because it's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's gonna happen just now. Yeah, so and then Naruto manages to defeat 2 more parts of Pain. Basically, he whittles them down all to the one. I mean, look, shouts out to
first he gets captured. That's another point. He gets captured because the one person gets resurrected because he thought, okay, another Rasen Shuriken will do it, but then the absorption guy is back. Why is the absorption guy back? Oh, this other part is busy resurrecting them. Yeah. That's when you realize, oh, okay, he's the more important one. That's why he paced him. He paced him. in front of he placed himself in front of this guy. So then when he realizes that's he comes up with more strategies, beautiful strategy work. And then you also
Very,
shot
very Naruto,
That
but
whole
like
in the
yeah,
mouth of the thing.
Gamabuntu.
yeah.
Of Gamabund.
Blech.
Mm.
I just like the way
Double
that's
Rasengan, Baba.
Hey dog, Rasen Nton.
now that it's bad enough that it was Ratsenre. It first that there were 7 hit combos that you to unleash at that point in time. Inside that mouth. You could have just Rasengan now. No. Bah! Bah!
Dude, can you imagine if Neji did that whole
That's for
64 palm
that's
thing?
for that's for Kakashi. That's for yeah, that's for he was getting his frustrations out at that point in time. And also shout out to what's his name? Pa lifting up Gamabunta and throwing him like that.
Yeah, bro.
Bro, Sage Mode is so fire. I wish Masashi explored it more. Like in
Yeah.
in my manga that I'm planning, it's called Skybound. I finished the first chapter, just writing wise and everything, and
Shout
all of
out.
that thing. I'm planning to like explore like a thing like Sage Mode, basically, because like the concept is just too fire to me.
Coming
Yeah.
It's
soon.
so cool. Eh, soon is that's a strong word.
Coming within the age.
Yes, yeah, there we go.
Anyway,
Within our lifetime.
I also
Yes.
want to shout out to that other moment where that annoying frog kept on dividing, and they're like, "What the hell should we do with this frog, with this dog?" I mean, and then the one frog was like, "We must ungracefully endure."
I mean,
It's like, I don't know.
what do you want me to say? Like, you don't
I don't know.
Like ungracefully, not just it. You must endure it ungracefully. You must not look dignified enduring all this. You must look like it was a mess.
Yeah.
That's when they think about Bunta, this guy, and then.
Because this is when Naruto was starting to run out of sage mode because
Yeah,
he wasn't a perfect sage yet. He was like,
but
yeah.
And I think Pain was realizing it, or Awena.
I know when he looked at it, he was like, okay, you're out of chakra. And then like, okay, I'm gonna fight you hand to hand down. And then he's like, okay, I can't do this. Like, oh no, throw me the scroll. I'll do it. Throws the scroll to Dad. Dad, reverse summoning no jutsu.
But this is where you get a shout out to Naruto's hand to hand because that's another thing that I wish Masashi showed more of. But you get to see that he's a very competent ninja now. Like
He's been a very competent taijutsu user. People underestimate that. The combos that he landed, that Uzumaki
Uzumaki Naruto
barrage. That is and the way he manages to interlock all his other clones into the biggest chain is a testament to just how much of a taijutsu master Naruto actually has. He has a talent for taijutsu. People don't realize that because we see Rasengan and Rasen Shuriken, but his ace is actually he has got hands no jutsu.
He's got hands for days. Bro.
Yeah, he got hands for days. Like he
No,
will
I
lay
mean,
hands.
hey, when they were at the final valley and he hit Sasuke with that combo that made Sasuke's eyes disappear.
Dog, Sasuke almost saw his dad there.
Sasuke, what are you doing in the afterlife? Go back.
That combo, dog, that uppercut combo,
but I'm saying like you get to see like frog kata. It's like it's so effective that it's not about just sage mode. It's the fact that now he's like going hand to hand with one of the best ninja. Like Nagato is one of the best ninja.
Yeah.
Like dog, he's in the top, so you know his taijutsu is clean. So you
the thing
see
is,
that
both of these guys they were taught by the same master, so that's why their hand-to-hand skills are just on another level. But
Tiara must have been smiling at you, seeing that his most
you guys
was laying on hands like. it's an unfortunate thing that you're such a disappointment, but really you are doing well. You're a well-skilled ninja, Nagato.
No, yeah, but like he's also cheering Naruto because he's like, bruh, this guy killed me. You can't let him go. Come
No,
on, Naruto, left. I
yeah,
told you,
left,
jump.
left. He was doing a Kinkai during the Cell arc when he was versus Goku. Like, keep your guard up, keep your guard up. Oh, that's horrible. Come on, who taught you how to fight anyway? Come on. Ooh, yeah, you got him now. That's a nice one.
I honestly don't know how Goku didn't manage to lose his mind, dog. Like, I'll be like, Kinkai, shut up. Like, yo.
Oh no, this is Jara at this point. Like, and then there's Hiruzen and everybody in the afterlife looking at them. As you can see, Naruto has surpassed me. His Sage Mode abilities have most exceptional, but this fight could still go either way. As Tsunade would say, anyone care to make a wager on this match?
but honestly speaking, if the first was there, Pain was not going to stand a chance again.
Oh, please. The first is a literal god. The first is Madara.
He is the he's the original hacks.
He's
the first
dog.
hacks.
Yeah.
Like dog, I don't know what trees taught him that Sage Mode or where they come from.
Literally, Buddha came. That's why that Bodhisattva thing that he summons is the biggest statue with 1,000 hands. The Buddha himself was like,
Twar.
Hashirama, it is time for you to learn the art of the great sage of the woods. Go into the forest. Yeah, I'm 9 years old. Going to the forest and living in the wild for a couple of months. I will visit you upon then, and you shall know the true art of the forest. Learn the sage arts.
But did I start up?
And then when he came out, like the Uchiha were like, something is different about this guy. Senpo.
Oh crap! Okay, guys, we've got to surrender.
Madara, is it too late to surrender, Chief? Because
anyone who mentions surrender in front of me dies. Okay, we won't mention it in front of you. They all just decided defecting. I know. Okay, let's get back to.
Yes, let's get back to this. So, yeah, so shout out to a couple of moments where Naruto does he takes out the other pains. He takes out the other one using Sage Jutsu, which is I thought that was really smart and whatever.
He knocks down the other pain.
The thing is though, also you get to see that Naruto is learning strategy, but he still has the same issue where he's impulsive because he beat him, but it's just like, dog, you expended so much of your Sage energy just to beat him. Like, I think you needed a better, but anyway. Point being is that you see
it basically turned into a Super Saiyan 3 situation.
Shout out to it was at that moment the guy was resurrected, and then that's when he decided to come up with this lovely combo where he made a Rasen Shuriken. He threw it at the Deva path, but it wasn't a Rasen Shuriken, it was just him, and and he hanged himself, basically.
Yeah.
He knocks down the guy, and then there's another Naruto up in the heavens. I don't know how. Sage Mode. It must have been some
super speed.
Super speed, super hops. Geez.
Yeah, frog sage jump no jutsu. Going. Then he knocks down the resurrection pain. And just as they're about to now go knock him out,
Shinra Tensei. There's just something different about Shinra Tensei.
Then poor Naruto gets pinned. Then the other guys decide, no, let's go rescue him. He jumps up, all three of the frogs at the same time. Like, you know what? I'm tired of these toads. I need to have a one-on-one meeting with my buddy here. Shinra Tensei. Boom! Straight out of the city. Just imagine how bad the Shinra Tensei is.
No, but that's how guys, Nagato is powerful. Yes.
Bro, I think even the Sand heard these news. They're like, we ain't going there. I'm sorry. We ain't going there.
I know we owe the leaf, but
the Sand had it. The hidden cloud, where they had Nani? The leader of the Koskis went under attack. He's literally leveling the village. It's like that destructive.
We heard nothing.
We need to make sure. Oh, I need to make sure B is properly trained. Excuse me. Right, Kakasama. Bye.
No, it's like, and they're bodying all the named characters.
What are we
We'll,
supposed to
we'll
do?
send you. We'll send you. What's this? Prayers and blessings.
Sorrows, prayers.
Like this is basically all they did is they got on Twitter that day and they were just like hashtag justice for the leaf.
Justice for
Justice for
Konoha.
the leaf, yeah.
And then they all went back to their regular lives because they're like,
Justice for Konoha.
Shapa di Kendle later. And
Yeah. There's a banner on the Facebook page, Justice for Konoha. Remember Konoha.
That time Koda is dying. It's like, where are you guys?
Like we are supporting you in spirit.
Okay, but moving on, right? Yeah. So then basically it leads to Naruto getting captured when he has all of the.
Yeah.
Oh, this is when Hinata comes in.
No. First, he gets captured by the guy who siphons your chakra. So once again, Naruto uses his head. He says, "Okay, well, since I'm not moving, let me just get some Satan chakra up at this bitch," and he petrifies the guy. Perfect, chef's kiss. Because when it comes to thinking, he knows this guy's gonna just suck it in, and he has no idea how to manage Satan chakra. So, whoops, he turns into a rock. And that's when my heart bled, shame, because Pa, shout out to Pa, rest in peace, Pa. I was like, Dad. Sometimes I think because I called Mom and Dad, I think that this Kushi wants to self-insert characters for his own parents.
Maybe, yeah. Oh, yeah. So that's when Pa bites it, and then basically Naruto then gets pulled
pinned.
in Bancho Tain style. Ish.
And then gets pinned.
Yeah.
And that's when the heavy that talk like hatred.
Oh, and then that's when we get one of the most famous speeches in anime. Like this speech was so famous that even like known alpha male dudes were like listen. Like Jordan Peterson has a video on this speech. Like that's how Jordan Peterson, yeah, he has a video on this speech reacting to the cycle of pain.
Oh.
Wow.
Kishimoto's pen was on fire with this speech.
Oh no.
The cycles. It's like, what about my village, my sensei, my friends?
Yes. Yeah. The ones you literally killed the same. We have the same sensei, you idiot. And you're the one who killed him.
I'm gonna kill you, then I'm gonna bring peace to the village. And it's like, that sounds like an admirable goal. It's the same one I have. I'm forgetting the speech word for word. I haven't watched it in a long time, but like,
because he explains that I was a kid, I was living in my village. Your leaf villages killed my parents.
But I'm glad that Naruto was not.
So how are you going to answer? Even if this happens, the people you love suffer and die, and from that suffering, new hatreds are born, and from that hatred, wars are born. How are you, Naruto, one person, going to sort out all this pain? And
sacrifice yourself to me, for you have no answer.
That what's his name? Kanye West appeared. How, Naruto? How?
You ain't got the answers. You ain't got the answers,
Naruto.
And then Hinata decided, you know what? Screw this being supporting.
This is where Sakura infuriates me. Cause where was she?
Like I asked y'all that question, and y'all said that that's the only jutsu she had left.
Yeah, she used up her scream jutsu.
I was like, no, because like the other thing is everybody's like, oh, you guys are just picking on Sakura. No, she is there. Like she is right there on the battlefield.
She still has some chakra left.
No, she's probably got chakra left. She hasn't fought anybody serious at this point. Like she's just been helping out civilians. And also, it's like, throw something, okay? You have super strength. Like, shake the ground. Do something.
Do something.
No, I'm just going to watch Hinata. And also, this is where I say that all the Hinata haters really get on my nerves. Because I'm like, dog, First off and foremost, you want to say that she has no character development. Look at her in this scene and look at her in part one. It's two different characters.
Hinata was willing to die, bro.
She
For
kept
this,
there like,
for
listen
this
here.
man.
She was basically calling Pain out like this is a 15-year-old boy. You're busy asking him questions about higher philosophies after you killed everything that he cared about. Did you have all the answers when you were 15? Don't worry, I'll wait.
Until you kill me, but I'll wait still. You know?
And
Then we
was
have
so
the
sad to see her fight though. And like, look, she had a dope move because I love twin gentle lion fists. That's another thing that I wish he expanded upon because like that's the thing with Masashi Kishimoto. There's so many cool ideas, and it's like, man, I want to see more of that. See more of what? She did the thing with the what? I don't know what you're talking about. Bye.
Never heard of that.
Yes, where was Guy Sensei again?
They were on another mission.
They were on another mission.
Oh.
Look, if Guy was there and he was willing to die, Pain would have lost. So they had to take him out because what we learned Guy can do later.
At the same time, it was him and Yamato. They were not at the village at the time.
Yeah.
I think, and what kills me is that Guy found out the village under attack because of Kamabunta.
Oh, because he found him in the forest.
After that Shibra Tensei situation.
Yes, that's how far he knocked him out of the town. Like,
damn, bro.
And then what's this? And then basically, what's this? Hinata gets flung into the air after she gives that beautiful speech. And look, the biggest flaw.
I'm not gonna give up because it's my ninja way. Looking straight at Naruto.
Yo,
Naruto's like,
I'm saying not before that. I'm talking about like when she's facing Pain down, and Naruto's like, "Why are you here?" Yes. And she basically tells him that she loves him. And look, Hinata's biggest flaw, right, as a character, is that her motivation is just based around Naruto. Look, if you want to say that that's like something that's like outdated or whatever, but it's not something that's unheard of, and it's not the worst motivation. Like there is people who are motivated that way.
Bro,
like
she's
now,
she's the Chichi of this universe. Let's be honest.
At the same time, how many people have done stupid things for the ones they love?
Bro, so many, eh? So many.
And like literally somebody you don't even know that they love you, but then they're jumping in front of a car only to find out later that this person had the biggest crush on you and could not bear the thought of living in a world where you didn't exist. Now they're dead, and now you're the one who has to live with this knowledge. Like,
I almost said Jesus, but I'm like, you know what? Let me.
And then and then all of a sudden, what's this? Then the track starts playing. Kuruma makes you lose control. Kuruma makes you lose control.
That verse. Did you read it? My name is Hinata for all you fly ninjas.
No one can do it better. No one can do it better. Pain comes in, she flies on acapella.
Boy, Kurama makes you lose control.
Kurama made him lose control as soon as Hinata hit the floor. The seal just breaks his fire, and it blasted higher, and we turn it stand up. Ninja screaming louder. Take a tail, Beast Ball Man say, shove it in his face like,
Well, let's say it.
If anyone is still listening at this point, shout out to you.
I need to find the instrumental and just put music at this point if I can make it clear. Happily. Anyway, so Pain, the seal snaps. Not only first it starts with 4 tails. For the animation fans only. In the comic it was straight to 6, but in the comic I liked it because I love the way it appears.
And then the animation changes. Look, there's a lot of memeable stuff in this, but like when Pain goes, now you understand Pain, but yours is small to mine.
There's also the other scene where the 4 tails look so. The 4 tails, the way it was animated, it gave who's the guy from One Piece?
Luffy.
The mangaka. Oda.
Ichiro Oda.
Oh, Oda saw all that goofiness and thought, this.
Hmm.
Because
Yeah.
first you just see this big tornado fist thing going on, looking all disjointed, money clothes, and then it summons a tornado out of nowhere, and then Pain counters it with his Oh no, it has a counter. First it goes like this, jumps, and then
you get to start seeing now he's whipping out different martial arts. I was like, hey man.
Where did you learn this?
Yo, that fight went insane though. That fight went insane.
And that right hook lands. I'm like, you should have been dead. What is up with this one Pain? How can he take so many hits? And then he takes a rock. Boom, 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 boom. Still nothing.
And also, like, another thing that people need to remember, Nagato is feeling all of this physically, by the way.
But that's the thing. It like his resolve is that strong, I guess, in fact.
Yo,
but also Uzumaki, like that has to be some Uzumaki because sheesh.
Yeah, straight up.
Like, oh yeah, that's an Uzumaki, right? Yeah, look him.
Because remember, he's doing all of this while he's dying.
Do you know? While he has basically bone cancer, porcupine cancer because of all the spikes in his back.
He was still willing to fight, Baba.
And there he goes, fighting for his life. Oh, shout out to...
and then we got a shout out to one of the coolest moments, the intro...
Can you also, like I said, you have multiple jutsus, right? Can you talk about that poorly animated right hook to the ground that summons an entire ocean? Couldn't you have done that earlier?
Oh, are you talking about
hey.
Oh.
My pain is greater.
Oh, right. Yeah, where did the water come from? How deep did you punch?
I mean,
dude.
Then everybody then first we see the six tails, everything goes crazy. Nagato runs for his Yamato realizes, oh crap, I need to go right now. And then we have
Yamato was on a mission with Anko, and then basically he ditches her.
Yeah,
because he has to go back to the village.
Okay.
Is he ever gonna get there in time? Yamato, I love your optimism.
Like this is when he was just like, why didn't they give me the cells of the fourth Hokage? Damn it!
Can I just teleport there or something? And Nago is running like this. Like you don't need to look at it. You can just run like that, you know.
Anyway, yeah. So there's a couple of cool shots in this that I just want to shout out because we're coming on 3 hours. So if we need to get to the end of this, we gotta start moving. So what's this? Shout out to Chibaku Tensei.
Before that, can you shout out to the other moment?
Okay, which one?
Because we have the seal fails, the Nine Tails teleports, and he knocks it back. Shinra Tensei, right? And the first time we see that Shinra Tensei does in fact have a weakness. What they don't is it was poorly translated because there wasn't enough time in the dub and even in the anime only because they just couldn't put enough words in that moment in time. But in the manga, you get to hear that if the Shinra Tensei fails to repel the object that you're repelling, you are the one that gets repelled. So when the Nine Tails Naruto stood his ground, stuck his tails into the earth, and endured the Shinra Tensei, it reversed on Pain, and that's why he was sent flying back into the cliffs.
I thought it was just the Nine Tails being like,
yeah. So now, if you read it in the manga, you get to see that he reversed the Shinra Tensei. Like, wow. So it's one of those moments that I liked it, and then of course he tries to summon the tail beast Bob and Bansho him. Wee boo. Beautiful use.
Oh yeah.
Then of course it can go to the Chibaku Tensei.
No, first off, Nagato he found very creative ways to be able to just use two jutsu.
Then he said, okay, I need to be closer to the main body for me to use this technique. Bye. He takes off, and then it's like, what's happening? Oh, Pain is retreating away from the village. Serves him right. Ha 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 ha. No, it's not. Naruto's the nine tails have seeped out, and six tails have been released. This is a terrible thing. It's one of those moments where I won't lie. You see, this is people are trying to make it like, oh no, this should be like a Vegeta versus Cell fight type of thing where you really not you really shouldn't be rooting for one over the other. I
Yeah.
won't lie. At this moment, I was living for it.
Like
I
you
was
wanted to see the
ah,
Nine Tails history.
like you go when that ceiling energy came out of the necklace and I was trying to hold him back. I was like, no, not yet, not now.
No, Charles,
Let
not
him
this
cook.
time.
Let him cook. Kill him! Kill him now! We'll worry about it.
You had your own Kurama in there. Kurama makes you lose control.
It's going through me at this moment. Like, yes.
But this is where the author of Jujutsu Kaisen was taking notes. Okay, Tsukuna is gonna do exactly what the Nine Tails couldn't do. I'm telling you.
Taking notes.
There's no friends in Jujutsu Kaisen. No, my friend.
Yeah, there's no power friendship. So then of course he gets closer to the body for him to use the jutsu, and once again shout out to Conan. Like, dude, you can't expend your chakra this much. You are literally a walking corpse now. And they're like, no, honey, listen, I have got to do this. You have to trap him, otherwise the plan's not gonna work. And then shout out to
For
the
Yahiko. Basically, when he says for Yahiko, all of Conan's
arguments
out of the way. It was so cool because he's just like Chibaku Tensei, and then you just see.
I like it. Like, first then he traps Naruto in a Shinra Tensei ball of dirt, and then he blocks it with a sword. I was like, yeah, this guy's on fire today. Suddenly, then nose bleeding and everything.
And then, like, that's the first time we saw Chibaku Tensei, and I was like, guys, I was stressed out. I was like, this guy has more jutsu. What?
You know, the Nine Tails has been successfully captured. Oh, deep down in
Kurama
Naruto,
makes you lose control. Kurama makes you lose control.
Naruto was like, I don't get it. How am I supposed to answer all this hatred? What am I supposed to do? Destroy everything.
In honor of Zuko, one tail is up.
Yes, two tail is up. Three tail is up.
Eight tail is out.
Yeah, then it's like
destroy everything.
Then he opens this like, remove this tag. I'll remove all your pain and suffering. He's going up there, then you just see Naruto riding with one hand. In a world where it's proven in that universe, Naruto running makes you run faster, but no. Oh no, it's just to eight tails. It's like, then I like the one line. It's like Nagato says, admits, I never imagined the nine tails would be this powerful. But like eight tails are out, meteors are shooting from the sky.
This is the other thing that we need to understand. Like, this confirms that Kurama is the strongest of the tailed beasts because everybody else was captured easy.
Yeah, this one was not like
Kurama would have wiped out the entire Akatsuki solo dolo.
But I also like the fact that they actually made that fight happen because that's what they came for anyway, isn't it? So,
like you wanted him, now you got him.
Now you got him. So
yeah.
And then,
like, imagine if they sent like Hidan and Kakuzu and Kurama came out. It's game over.
Game over.
Kakuzu lost to a Rasen Shuriken, a regular Rasen Shuriken. Imagine tailed beast bombs now.
There's only one way to stop Kurama if he was free like that, and that would be Genjutsu. Unfortunately, your Genjutsu user is gone.
And you need Mangekyo.
Yes.
Not just any regular. You need Mangekyo.
Anyway, so yeah, and the other Genjutsu user, the other Sharingan user couldn't use his Sharingan anymore for reasons you're going to learn much later. You couldn't put that particular one on a Genjutsu.
Okay, yeah, we'll have to talk about that later.
Oh,
So
Minato
let's.
makes a sealing contract
I have to
against
be
him.
up by 3, so I don't know how we're gonna do this.
We're
Okay,
almost done. We're almost done. We're almost done. Yeah. So, what's this?
then
Yeah.
Minato comes to the
Chibaku
rescue.
Tensei, Minato comes to the rescue. What's this? You know, we get that nice like that nice
Yondame
introduction.
Hokage! Come here and let me kill you! Like, why would I come there if you're going to kill me? Anyway, let's go to the.
Let's go somewhere else. Hey! I love that interaction between Naruto and Sasuke. Just like we just for time's sake we gotta kind of go over it real quick. But
Yeah,
basically Naruto is just like, dog, why did you put this thing in me? My life has been horrible, but actually it's been great. But now it's been horrible, but it's been great. I don't
yeah.
even know what I'm saying anymore. That was like I cried a little bit. I was like, oh man, ah damn.
Punch me in the guts.
And then basically Minato drops a revelation and truth bombs on
Yes.
Naruto, where
Hey,
he's just like,
bro, that's one of the best moments in Naruto, in my opinion, dog.
oh no, definitely, definitely. Like when he starts telling Naruto that it's like, yeah, I know you're angry at pain. I've seen the death of Jiraiya and everything, but you have to understand, this is what we battle as shinobi.
Yeah,
And this is what the shinobi world is. It's terrible. We need to find a solution for it. Like
Yeah,
pain is being used. And he's like, no, that Nagato is too strong. Like, there's no way. He's like, yeah,
yeah.
because all
Somebody's
of that stuff that
manipulating.
he's suffering, somebody's manipulating and using it.
Yeah. He
I
was
think this is.
a man with a
Well,
mask.
I
And
think
they're
this
like,
is where.
everyone who was listening to this story is like, I put one half of the Nine-Tails chakra in you so that you can defeat this man in a mask. And everyone thought, man in a mask? Man in a mask, oh?
Who are you talking about?
No, it can't be.
The idiot?
Can't be.
That guy that was running around, Deidara Senpai.
That one. Like, yep, he's the one who's in charge.
No, but
Are
the
you
thing is,
sure?
we instantly believed it because of that voice change after
Yeah, like,
Oh
Itachi
yeah,
versus Sasuke.
like,
yeah.
oh crap,
I
they
think yeah.
trust me.
After that Itachi versus Sasuke, you actually see a different character altogether.
Like when he was like, yes, it went exactly as I planned.
Yeah.
Everybody was like, hey, one.
No?
So yeah, when Minato is dropping this, and the thing is also you get to see how Minato is telling, like this is what's beautiful about the writing. When everybody talks about talk no jutsu, they're not understanding. Naruto is getting shaped by the world that he's in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like it's not just he talks to people and solves the problem. Because we're gonna get to that, and we're gonna get to the conversation just now. So yeah, just to run through this, Minato basically tells him that you gotta find an answer, and he's like, "Doc, I'm 16. I don't know anything. I'm
That
stupid. Like I'm not Kakashi Sensei. I'm not even as smart as Shikamaru. How am I supposed to figure out the world's problems?" Like,
like
like Naruto forgot that the show was called Naruto at that point. He was like,
No,
yeah,
but then
yeah.
but then
let's
he
be honest. At this point, the show was called Pain, dog.
yeah, because everyone was in pain. Whoa, but then I like the answer because Minato gave the answer that every single parent gives his child.
Yeah.
Yeah, my child, I believe in you. Go
Yeah,
get him, Tiger.
I just wanted to say that
Like what the
I think this is where Masashi had just had a child or something. So that's why that scene meant so much
yeah,
to a lot of people, because it was like him just basically talking to his child
yeah,
type
Yeah.
of thing.
I believe in you, sweetie. You're gonna
Yeah.
figure it out. That's what parents do. We have our kids and we believe that we believe in them. I don't think I'm any different. I'm gonna believe in you till the day I die, and I'm dead already. So let me use the last bit of my chakra to seal up the nine tails thing. Go get him, champ. Just know that I'm always watching you. I'm rooting for you, kiddo. Bye. Love you.
Hey, dog,
And then
I almost bawled again. I was like so emotionally touched. But
and
anyway,
at
this
that moment, Naruto. This is when you see the Uzumaki Naruto. This is the proper stage Naruto now. He was
Yeah.
like, I am done. I don't need. All I know is I don't know what the answer is, but I know I am the answer. There's a big difference. I don't know
I
how I'm
am the
gonna do
one
it.
who knocks.
Yes,
You see me, Nagato. I was this. I am not in danger. I am the danger.
I am not. I do not travel in the night. I am the night.
Yeah, so then basically Naruto comes back to normal. Everybody's like, "Eh, how did he do
Do
that?
that.
Kante they don't know." And
That's when he's
then,
doing some Dr. Giro upside down.
Hey,
hey,
that was so
no, that
cute,
was
though.
so dope. That was so dope, though. I love that. I love
That
that
art.
shot.
And
Yeah, that
then
art was so cool.
I also shout out to that how he beat Naruto, how he finally beat the last part of Pain. Like, that busy at this point, the hearts, both of them put their hearts on the line.
Yeah,
And
and like, and also you get to see like Naruto again, strategy head. Like this is when
yes,
like, but impulsive strategy. So basically, what he did is he just made a bunch of clones, made
yes,
them all turn into rocks, and
yes,
then he wasted all of his sage jutsu getting Pain to believe that that was going to be his final attack.
yes. And then as okay, your Rasen Shuriken failed. Then these other clones come up and they're going to lay hands no jutsu. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shinotensei! Boo! Only to find that they're doing this whole tag team together, whatever,
He's
holding
using his
their
clones to withstand the attack.
like, like you should just give up and die. Then he says the line, you should give up on me
On
giving
making
up.
me give up.
Then the Rasengan connects and every single child was having the
The
catastrophe.
level of stubbornness Mfana, that Naruto has.
But that
That Rasengan
when
was,
that
oh my god.
that I'm not going to, I can't throw this Rasengan, so you can throw me. That connection,
Uh,
every single painful release, like yeah. And I read the manga. Imagine me watching this thing in manga format and just see that flavor, and we go like, I like the animation when Nagato where Nagato screams and then Pain screams and I'm like, ah! The last Pain has been defeated. Oh, shout out to him connecting. Like, I need to speak to the real you. Okay, give me this pole. Ding. Poof, there it is. Okay, now you're done. Let me not
and
knock
like
this
also,
out.
I just a quick shout out to that moment where it just flashes back to everything that's happened up until this point. All the
Yes,
trauma that
Dude,
Naruto is suffering, you
yes,
get to see it all over again.
yes,
And it's just like he has to figure it out in his mind because his dad just like what his dad just told him,
yes.
like the
yeah,
manipulation, the speech from Pain. You get to see everything is affecting Naruto.
Mm.
So
yeah.
I think let's just let's fast forward a little bit because of time.
Yes, he gets to
Uh,
Nagato, and that's when
Not well. I mean, first shouts out to Shikadai letting him go because Shikadai was like, yeah. Shikamaru says that we need to believe in this nigga. So, because like basically he tells Ino's dad, he was just like, what? So if I defeat Pain and then I destroy him and then everything is solved, because that's how we got here. So
yeah.
That's not the solution.
I need to figure out the actual solution. Now trust me and let me go. Like, no, I'm not
But
gonna.
here's the thing: at
Here's
least
an
he's
order.
talking to like two of some of the smartest people in Konoha. So they're not, they wouldn't be dumb to reason.
Then
yeah,
before they even said like, no, listen here, this is an order from your future Hokage. Step aside and let me go. You're not the Hokage. Your future Hokage has given you an order. Are you gonna deny it?
I'm the hero of the league, bitch.
Say yes,
But
sir.
anyway.
Bitch, move.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, that's the thing is that, like, Ino's dad was like, we need to get revenge because that would be the regular thing to do. And Naruto's just like, I can't, no. So now he goes, they have the conversation with Pain. And this is when you get to see Talk no Jutsu is brilliant because Naruto still says to Nagato's face, I wanted to see how I would feel standing in front of you.
I still
I wanted
hate
to
you.
see it. It's like, I
Mm.
still hate you. I want to kill you so bad that I can't
It's a
stop
told you right
shaking.
And then
here.
if we have the moment where now that you're this close, I can control with one pen. Oh yeah, then Uncle Kurama is like, listen here, I am sick and tired of all of you trying to take care of my body. Did not at least speak to me? Consent is important in a relationship. I will not be somebody's commodity, one person to another. Screw you, screw your plan, screw pay, screw the village, screw humans, screw everything. Kurama out.
Hey, Baba, like they were on the same page. The Kurama and Naruto were on the same page. It was like this mother year, and
I
then you get the
we you see
flashback.
the chakras melded. That's when you see the
Yeah.
eyes actually combined. Like wow.
Mm. And then you get the flashback of Jiraiya, basically where he's telling Naruto that, look, I want to figure out how to figure out all this hatred in the world, and maybe if I can't do it, maybe you can. And then
Oh, yeah.
Naruto's just gotta be like, God damn it, I forgot, talk no jutsu.
And then all the back then is like, oh, this is the first book I ever wrote, Naruto. You should read it sometime. And then it's like, oh, wait, this book is called Tale of a Gutsy Ninja. What's the main character's name? Crap.
Well, then we get Nagato's backstory, and we can't. Are we gonna keep it going?
Okay.
Yeah, no, I think it's important to mention it because the story wouldn't have made sense otherwise.
Okay,
No,
let's
Or the
let's keep
weight
going.
of the
We
story.
we we will we got some time. We can make it. We can make it.
okay.
Yeah. So we get Nagato's like full backstory because we've gotten his backstory before with Tale of a Gutsy Ninja through
Yeah.
Jiraiya. But basically, we get to see what happened afterwards. We get to see the death of Nagato's parents, and then we get to see. We mentioned it earlier, so I don't think we have to spend a lot of time on it. But we get to see that
That was
when
just a mistake, dog. That was just like a bad call from the guys there. From those
How many?
it wasn't a mistake though, because they were trying to raid people's fridges. Like the thing is like they were pillaging.
Mm.
So it was already bad enough. And now they
Mm.
were trying to escape. And now those parents were basically just trying to protect their child
Yeah.
because they were just like the leaf. And also like those guys probably would have stepped it. Like he tried to apologize, but it's just like, bro, you
The
instantly
damage
just
is
killed it.
done.
Yeah, it's
He killed my
over.
parents. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, and then we get to when he meets with Yahiko and Conan and their children and their stealing and all of that stuff. And then, you get to see Yahiko's philosophy because the Akatsuki originally was supposed to be a protection force. It
Yes.
Yeah.
wasn't a terrorist organization. So it's also
Yeah.
like tragic on that front and
Mhm.
everything. And then you get to see
Yeah,
basically they
Yahiko
become,
was basically like the ringleader, no?
yeah,
Yako
no,
was the leader.
yeah, Yahiko was the leader. Like,
Yeah.
what's this? Yeah, like Nagato didn't plan on being a leader at all. He was just following Yahiko, basically.
Yeah.
Nagato was the emo kid at the back with the long hair
That's
that
why
covered his
that's why he
eyes
still
and like,
made Yahiko like the face of pain, I guess.
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
And then we get to see the betrayal of Hanzo because basically the Akatsuki, like Yahiko had such foresight as a leader. Unfortunately, it was too much, but basically he realized that if he wanted to bring peace to the Hidden Rain, he would have to work with Thingy. He would have to work with Hanzo the Salamander.
Yes.
Except Hanzo the Salamander was greedy and was afraid, so then he
Mm.
betrayed them,
Yes.
basically. And then we get
Wasn't
to see the
Danzo
death of.
involved in somewhere?
Yeah, no, Danzo also was involved because Danzo was like this group. Basically, the Akatsuki were bringing too much peace to areas, and he
Yeah.
was just like, "This is messing up with the war machine, so we need to disrupt the Akatsuki."
Yeah.
And then they made the Akatsuki so traumatized that they turned them into a terrorist
Terrorists.
organization,
Yeah.
Kind of
which
like
is
the
very telling and indicative of things that are happening today. But we're gonna skip over that.
I was about to say, like a certain organization that's named after an Egyptian goddess.
Oh.
We're gonna skip right over that.
Look up
So
the Egyptian goddess of wisdom. What's her name? Yeah, that one.
yeah, okay,
That's the
yeah,
organization.
yeah. Yeah. Uh, if you're at this point, wow. But
Yeah,
yeah,
we are getting some serious podcaster fans now because the people are mentioning like where you guys at all over my TikToks and stuff. So they're serious podcasts like this is a geek podcast. Where have you guys been all my life? And so people will be listening up until this
Really?
really show.
yeah, yeah. A guy messaged me on Twitter. He said he enjoyed our podcast. But anyway, moving
Oh,
on.
shout
Yeah.
out.
So moving on. What's this? Yeah. Then basically Naruto like he hears the things and he's like, I still hate you. But like, to run a long story short, he's just like, I can't be like Shikamaru. Basically, I can't get revenge. I
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
have to be better
Yeah.
because it
Yeah.
means that this system can't stay the same.
Mm.
I
need
don't
to
have the answer, but I'm willing to look.
I'm willing to look for the answer. Like, what makes you think you'll be able to look at the answer? Who do you think you are? I'm, that's when he quoted the line from the book. The book, funny enough, Nagato helped write.
Yeah, because it's those words where he was just like, if there's a path to peace, I will
I'll
find
find
it,
it.
and if it's not there, I'll build it or something like that.
I will make it. Yeah.
Yeah, and Nagato was just like, and like the thing that people don't understand, Naruto is showing him. Like
And
you
that,
don't understand. Like forget the speech, forget
yes,
the talk no jutsu himself. Naruto is standing face to face with his sensei's killer.
yes,
Of both his senseis, by the way, of a
yes.
lot of his friends in the Leaf Village, of the Leaf Village, he's standing face to face with this guy and he's willing to talk to him. He's not moving to murder him. He's not moving to kill him. He's legit through action proving to Pain that Pain is wrong.
Yes, exactly.
This is what
This,
causes Pain to
it,
change.
this is, and that's what I like the most about. I call it these. This is canonically the most effective talk no jutsu of the
Yeah.
entire series.
Yeah.
Not only because of what it impacts afterwards, but of the build up and the release, the build up, the tension, and the coming to the talking table. At this point, both sides have suffered. Now we are sitting down to talk, and we get to understand that I don't have the answers, but I'm willing to look. And look, this book was written, and guess who the name of the main character is? His name is Naruto. Like, oh crap! So
And
it's not.
I love
It's
that line where Naruto is just like, I can't write books like our master, so any sequel has to come from the life I live.
you're dead,
Hmm.
Yeah.
defeated, risked to death. That's what Nagato's like. You know what? Screw this life. I'm gonna believe this kid. Excuse me. What is he doing? Oh, there's a seventh path. And he's about to use it. And everyone who died came back that day. Because
Yeah,
unfortunately,
no, you
other
can't
people.
get, yeah, not before. Jiraiya was not gonna come waltzing through the woods like, hey, what's up, guys?
Yay, we would have burst into tears.
But if you're Kakashi or Hinata,
Yeah. No,
Hinata
Hinata
wasn't.
didn't bite it. She came close. Like,
She came close.
uh,
She was busy like Naruto. Well, she was just passed out. But hey, you see, this.
meanwhile, Sakura, I'm sure people when they rose from the dead, they were like, Sakura, were you dead as well? Because you seem
didn't do
like you're fine.
anything! Jesus!
I would have lied.
Like, I
Like
feel like Sakura would have been the Hercule of this arc. Like, she should
I,
have also been a healer,
I
though.
I would have used up. I'd have told them the lies like I used up all my chakra because the Hokage was down and I was healing her, and I was. By the time everybody starts waking up, I'd faint that I've used up all my chakra. I'm tired. Like,
Right?
I
That's what I'm
need.
saying.
Ah,
She could have easily been the Hercule of this arc.
yeah, but anyway. So hey, everybody comes back. I was so happy when I saw this old frog when it came back.
Oh, Fukasaku. I
I
love
was.
that
I
scene
don't know.
because grandma is like, or Ma, because Ma is just
Oh,
like,
I was just busy praying over her deceased love. I was like, oh my god, my husband. What am I going to do? Ah! Ah!
Man, people already claim wanting death certificates. They will never claim, man. You're coming back from the dead. Like, damn.
no, some people like they woke up, they didn't know what was happening, and you just see people are hugging each other and crying and everything. Katsuyu and then basically Naruto he visits a grave because he made a grave for Jiraiya
Yes.
basically, and he takes the flowers of Conan to the grave and everything. Because like the other thing is like you get to see also Conan believes in Naruto.
Yes.
And it's just like again, for anybody that wants to be like, oh, this is unrealistic or criticizing or what, he showed them through action.
Yeah.
Like that's the thing you need to remember. A lot of the talk no jutsus work because of the action involved. It's not just talking.
Yeah. He,
Yeah.
he he proves this with this action for everyone, including Uncle Kurama, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
I'm saying like he basically because when they relay the thing, he's basically changed the entire Leaf Village.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like the Leaf Village can't operate the way that it used to after that situation.
And
And
the
then,
way they were so I like the problem like Kakashi he's walking back, he almost passes out. Kakashi comes and picks him up, he's like, hey. Well
Yeah,
done, kiddo.
he's gotten heavier.
Yeah.
But
And
then this is also when, like, if you're a bitter person and you're not listening to Naruto and you're not letting go of your hatred inside and everything, you're looking at the Leaf Village like, you guys are fake. For
Bro,
years you hated on this kid.
bro,
Now all of a sudden he's the hero of the Leaf Village.
if I
well,
was a non-name, like a no-name Joe name, and I heard that Genin is the one that actually destroyed the guy that just
destroyed
really
me.
messed up
No,
everybody. I'm like, I'm done. I quit.
no. Not even that. He made that guy bring everybody who died back.
You know?
Yeah. I'll be like, you know what, Mr. Ramen guy, do you have like, can you give me like a job? I can mop you like your store every night or
I know.
something.
I'll just join the fire temples. I'll become a monk. Like I want to
Honestly,
shave my
dog.
hair. I'm going to
No,
be.
but I'm just saying also, like, everybody is just like, the leaf is fake. This whole village was dumping on Naruto for years as a child. Now he's the hero of the hidden
How
leaf.
is the
Yeah.
hero, chief?
Literally, they refer to him as the hero who killed Pain. Like he
Yeah.
didn't kill him, but you know what? Good enough. Update your bingo cards. The hero who killed Pain. Dot dot. And like Pain, the leader of the Akatsuki. Wow! And suddenly the entire world is like, oh! I'm sure someone Sasuke must have felt it in his chakra bones. Like,
Like,
Damn
Danzo, where are you? Danzo, where are you? Danzo, where are thou?
I, I think, what is this feeling? Naruto has suddenly become more powerful than I am, and I think he's being liked.
On
What is
top
this
of that,
feeling?
is that
Jealousy?
then he like hit a wall. Damn you, Naruto! How far will you go? And then with this, and then everybody in the Taka was just like, "Dog, do you have to keep hitting walls every time you hear Naruto news?"
You know?
Like,
No, they don't even know. They hear about it a day later. He felt it. Like he felt this, like that moment it happened. You
there
know,
was a disturbance in the chakra.
he likes to say he doesn't care about this guy, but he said if a guy doesn't care, he certainly is caring a lot.
Yeah,
Anyway, I
and
think
then yeah, and
we should
then
wrap this up.
no, yeah. I mean, we get a nice in the anime. You get a nice run through of all of Naruto's adventures. But like, yeah, people were just like, "Nah, you Leaf is fake. You all just hated this kid for years. Now you love him because he saved the village." Anyway, like basically, people were they started calling people leaf ass niggas.
You know,
Only love me when I do something for you.
you know.
That's funny.
This is when
Yeah.
they showed him on and everything. Didn't they have like a ceremony or something like that?
No, that was in the anime. In the manga, I think they just have like a speech and then everybody throws
We
Naruto in the air.
Oh,
and
yeah.
and Kakashi was happy, like, oh look, his beloved now. Oh, Minato, Jiara, look
Yeah.
at your student. And someone
And
after like, yo, look at him go. And
yeah.
even then, nobody. I like the fact that we all knew. Okay, we found out that his dad is the fourth Hokage. Nobody has ever asked about who is his mom. Have you noticed?
Oh,
Mm.
yeah.
Also, annoying moment from Sakura because why did you punch him? Like really now,
Because I wanted,
really,
because I need to be important. It needs
and
to.
people wanted Naruto or Naru X Sakura really.
Shout out to Hinata. Where was she at this point in time?
No, she was
Bro, some
dying.
people
She was on the
still
floor.
want, some people are still shipping Naruto and Sakura, dog. It's weird.
Look, Naruto has a better relationship with Sasuke than the odds of him and Sasuke being in a relationship are far greater than him.
Oh yes, please. Yo. I
Anyway,
swear to you, if Masashi looked me in my face and said, "Do you want Naru Saku or do you want Naru Sasuke?" Naru Sasuke every time.
and you can add that to the list. I still need to put your apology video. My apology video to the gay council is gonna come up tomorrow.
Why are you apologizing now?
Oh no, you said something so offensive that I had to apologize on your behalf to the
What did
alphabet
I
nation.
what did I
You
say?
you said
Don't repeat it.
that's fine. You said the gay couple that looks for the only gay couple that's actually more gay in the Yu-Gi-Oh universe is Rex and Weevil.
Oh, right.
And I thought like of all the characters, you'd pick those two. Like, no, they're gonna send assassins after us. I need to intercede immediately.
Also, that's everything, right?
Yeah, that's
everything.
everything. You can wrap
Yeah.
the video up, Mr. Extraordinary. Oof.
Yeah,
All right,
We've been
guys.
gallivanting.
Thank you so much. If you're still checking us out at this time, then you are the MVP, yo. Thank you so much. I'm sure you've endured the pain, but
No,
yeah, it's a
of
pity.
our tangents. Oh God.
Hey,
It's a pity the Fire Lord couldn't join us, but hopefully he'll join us on the next one. But thank you guys. Do remember to check out Develokala's podcasts. That's Nerdgasm and the Geek Spot. And then check out Buckmeister Cool Reacts and then Meister Geek Media. Also check out Black Panther versus Kang, Recast T'Challa on all social media platforms. And yeah, we'll guys, we'll see you on the next one. Thank you so much. Cheers.
Mazishe.
he possessed your body.